On the dark night. Wow, I should be a singer, I think. I no need no more, just a singer. No coxy voice before bed. Hello there, hi, how are you? Oh, okay, the KCAP is off. Okay, I almost left it on for a little bit. Hello, yes. I like this winter season. This winter season brings me a lot of, sweaters. I like sweaters. They're all different. The good old afternoon first stream. Yes, the good old days. Yes, the good old days. So, let me just check if I 100% disabled everything that I had to, and I did. I did disassembled. Today on the stream, my dears, today in the stream, I'm going to make a very naughty gingerbread man's and women, very naughty one with very weird naughty costumes. Because I thought about it is cool to have a gingerbread. Yeah, it is cool, but it's cooler if it's a naughty one. Hello, Jesse. Yes, KCP checked. Hello, Lone Star. Welcome in, guys. Hello there. So listen, my dears, listen what I'm saying to you only to you, my dears. Today, I'm going to make a very naughty gingerbread man and gingerbread woman. Write that down somewhere, Jesse, for you. The plus of having a 10 a.m. stream on the schedule, there is a lot of time in the day to have a first stream. Ah, bikini gingerbread. Yes, it's going to be bikini gingerbread. The gingerbread with the bikini underwear. Exactly, exactly. I cannot wait to actually do this because that sounds really exciting. But I might need more than just one time, like 1 hour to make it, for example. But I'm going to try to start it and see how it's going to go and how it's going to look like. So it's going to be a bikini naughty underwear gingerbread. Write that down somewhere. I hope the bikini will be removable. No, it's not possible to make it removable. It's not possible, unfortunately. But it is. The only thing that is possible is to. Well, no, I don't think you can remove the underwear. Polo, hello there. How are you today? Hello, Roddy. Hi. Hello, everyone. Hello, Oksana. How was the operation in Porto? Surgery on the gender change. Pretty okay, pretty well, my dears. Now I'm the third month on the testosterone. I'm the third month on it. Oh, that once again. I'm on the third month of the testosterone, my dears, and you can see the changes in my voice. It gets lower and lower each day. So, yes. How are you today, guys? How are you feeling? Was it 2024, Jesse? The recap badge? Oh, it feels so much better. I started watching since the first movements and not 5 minutes later. Yes, yes, the first movements when everything just started. It's good that you're here, guys. Hello there. Hello, everyone. I saw the car crash. I saw a very weird car crash while I was driving back. I saw a really weird car crash, like really weird one. It was for some reason a car got on top of another car somehow, and there was another car next to them, but I didn't see any scratches on that. But it was so weird. I looked at this, and the car was really smashed. The small little, I think it was Peugeot, the small little Peugeot, a cheap one. It was absolutely demolished, and it had so the wheels should usually stand like that, and the car was tilted more or less, and the wheel was like that, tilted, and there was a lot of people watching at this. It was really important, like 30 maybe or 40 people were just looking at this situation happening. I wish I could stop and look also, but it had no parking lots out here at all. But it was really interesting. It was a lot of cars, car crash accidents, multiple car crash accident. That's what it is. I'm the only one that has that 2024 badge. I'm special. Yeah, but it's not that pretty as the ones that they had before. I think that they had different dinosaurs and so on and so on before. If you would have dinosaur badge, it would be cool. It would look really nice with your green nickname. Ha, made cookies, beans, and quesadilla, and I'm still hardly laid. Hi there, Hunter. How are you today? So the thing is that you know what? I think that I've never tried cookies with toppings on top of it. I don't think that I've ever tried it with a proper flavor. It usually tastes like shit. Oh wow! Oh my God, Kit Clips! Thank you very much for the raid. Wow, what a pleasure. Well, what a pleasure. Thank you very much. Kicklips rate, I guess. I guess. Got it. Well, you guys being forced to right now to stay there, it seems like, even for a couple of seconds. Hello, everyone. Welcome in. What have you been doing? Been chilling? Kicklips. Yeah. It's very convenient where you can go some to some different streamers and see the recap of the whole entire year, what happened. You can see the clips of other people getting absolutely smashed or demolished, and you're enjoying this. Hello there, nice. It's a pleasure to see you here. It's a pleasure to see you here. Hope you're doing well. But yes, looking at, I think Eclipse, he's making the history. He's making the history in this, on this platform, you know. So yes, good guy, good guy. What was your first thought? Well, cool, an accident, or poor them, an accident. Each time when I see a car crash, I don't, I mean, I think about, oh, they had a bad day. But I don't think about them like, oh, poor them, because I don't see, like, the blood coming out or somebody. I don't think I've seen a car crash where somebody could actually be dead. Usually I see the car crash where it's, pathetic car crash when somebody just kissed each other on the ass. And then and they're fine. So I don't worry about them. But there was one case where it was a car on the highway that burned down completely, and I wasn't sure if people get out of the car on time. So I was like, imagine how bad of a day you have to have your car burned down like that on a highway. So he featured your history too. My history? What kind of history featuring? My favorite dessert is eating ass. Oh, what a oh, that's lame, but I guess whatever you like. I like a lot of different desserts. I'm really big fan of different type of not cheesecakes. I don't like cheesecakes, but I do like different French desserts. I like croissants, absolutely amazing. I love profiteroli, eclair, all that. I love that. Bring it to me. Shall we call you Oksania? No, not really. No, thank you. I'd never make a pot roast. You would never. Happy excellent day, chat, and you are the best streamer. I'm your fan. Thank you, Fiesta. Thank you. I also have a 2024 badge. No, wait, here it is. Do you guys? I'm really waiting until the Kick is going to also have different badges that you can have. For example, just with the badge, for example, being on the DreamHack badge, and you gotta prove that you've been on the DreamHack, and you're gonna get the badge. That would be so cool. That would be so cool. It's like a small but communication a bit with the community. Community gonna have that badge and know that that person is a normal person. That person been to the DreamHack. I would love to be rated into Cox Extreme, but that never happens because I'm always in it already. Oh, tiramisu or mimosa cake? Maybe I will choose the second because it's less known. Tiramisu is so basic. I think everybody likes tiramisu. It's just good with everything. I don't know a single time when I tried tiramisu it was really bad. No, there was one time the coffee was too bitter. It was like too bitter. So the tiramisu was, instead of with a bit of a coffee flavor, it was all coffee flavored, and it wasn't perfect, and I didn't like that, honestly. But I guess this is life. And it was one time only when I didn't like the tiramisu. Other times I really liked the tiramisu. Other time I'm like, yeah, that's good, that's acceptable. So yeah, she should do an interview. Who should I interview? Who should I? Who? The first guest today on my interview is going to be Kicklips. Tell me please, how much money do you earn per day? Those questions that nobody want to answer. These questions that better to not ask people. Those naughty questions. Okay, Kicklips. When the first time you had sex? Let's start from the simple question. It's also a complicated question, so I think that I'm pretty bad interviewer. I hope no one shows up with a DreamHack badge because that would only bring bad memories. It's fine. No, I think that Christoph went to the DreamHack, so it's already good. You know what I thought? I have here a little house. And it's it looks like a gingerbread house, so I should put it somewhere here to be like a Christmas mood, this German village. Mind you, I have been in Germany. In the city where they don't have those houses. I bought this house. He wants to interview you. Oh, to interview me. Okay, Clips is a version 100%. Aren't we all? Well, I'm not talking about myself though, but still. Anyway, JC's the biggest stan. Extended, did you see my Twitch recap for the year? You were my #1 streamer. I watched you 15. Oh, wait, how do you say that? 1505, you say, or how do you say that? Okay, 1,505 hours in 2024. There are only 1510 hours in the whole year. I watch you almost every single hour. Oh, oh, that's so sweet. You are definitely the #1 viewer. You're definitely the most, the biggest toxic enjoyer. That was only like 2 streams that you skipped, and you were like dying, so it's okay. I'll give you that. I'll give you that. So I'm not gonna be pissed at you that you didn't see these 2 streams in a year because you were like literally dying. But you know, you are fine. You are fine. Cubic Postcode sponsored interview again. Anybody Mondays, I can take an interview from you for the, you know, we can agree on the price together. We can agree on the price. It's just a simple 6 digits. Oh my god, imagine if somebody would like, can you take the interview from that person for 2 hours for 6 digits, my dears? Oh my goodness, I would be the interviewer myself. So I would become one. I would learn everything about being an interviewer, about you know, how to open the gas, how to ask the most inconvenient questions. So I guess the gingerbread you were making similar to that will never be completed. Oh no, I threw it in a garbage already a while ago. So it's weird that many people watched more hours than you actually streamed. Yeah, I don't know how they did this. It's a bit confusing actually, because yeah, I also saw how many hours I streamed, and it was not 1510. It was not. Yeah, well, I guess people have different kind of way to watch the Twitch. I think they are just special. Lauren, tell me something about yourself. Where are you from? Hello, Boba. How is your day going? Hi there too. What a nice nickname you're having. You said 12, 13 hours in your recap. Yeah, and I don't know how they could watch the rest. Maybe just rewatch of the watch. I've been rewatching that. Obviously, that moves at different speeds for different people. Is it? Is it? Hello there, Joey. Hello there. Welcome in. How is your day going today? Today is... Oh, I have some bad news, by the way, but I think that's pretty much the time to announce it. Tom, are you here? What I'm curious about if Tom is here, because I didn't see his message. I think that maybe the Trovo are disconnected, or he's just not here, because Trovo might be disconnected, because last time he had some issues with the typing right here. No, I don't think he texted anything. Bad news. Well, it is going to be bad news for you, but it's going to be great news for me, for what I am gonna be doing. So my dears, the thing is that Friday it's going to be my last streaming day, and I'm going on, I think I'm going on Saturday and Sunday. I'm not gonna be streaming, and then I'm gonna and then I'm probably gonna just start at Wednesday. So I have those you know, days out here. I have some important things to do. Oh, muted. Oh, I'm here. You're still ignoring me. Jesse, don't type here, please. You know, you know where to come to me to to talk to me. My day has been stressful. I have my exams tomorrow. How old are you, if you don't mind me asking? What exam is that? What it's been like for you? Pretty decent, pretty overwhelming. I had to go into different cities all the time, and then drive again and again and again and again. I don't know when, but maybe I will need to drive there again pretty soon, in a couple of days, or maybe tomorrow even. So yeah, so the life been a bit busy recently, been really a bit busy. So what exam do you have? What exam? Can I turn on the volume? Yes, if you want to, you can turn on the volume. I'm not saying anything anymore. But yeah, I will definitely text it on Discord to people to understand. But yes, so they don't miss out and be like, why you didn't stream? And I'm like, I wrote in Discord. I wrote everywhere else, on Discord too. I wrote it everywhere, so no worries, no problems. Well, it's not for what reason? Vacation. I have to do some dirty business, sweetie. Dirty business. If you can tell. You know, vacations, it sounds lovely, but no. And That would be nice though. I would like to go to Maldives, you know, sit here with a coconut drink, and inside of that coconut, like, you know, pina colada, and I'm just sitting on the beach on Maldives. That would be amazing. The zooming in and out is hypnotizing. Is that that? Is it? Thank you, appreciate that. I like the zoom in because it adds a bit of the motion to the stream. It doesn't seem like super static. But I think that because when things are super static, it's you gotta get a bit of the motion state to be at least a bit more engaging, you know, engaging. Dad, tell me something about yourself. Where are you from? It's chemistry test, end of a semester. I'm from India. I'm 19. Chemistry. Oh, what's the? Okay, what's the formula of the water? If you're gonna say the formula of the water, you're good. You're done. You're good. When he said last stream on Friday, I thought for the second last stream of December. Oh no. Yeah, I'll tell the truth. Actually, you got a new job in Porto and you want to ease the bad news for. Wait, ease the bad news for us. Yes, last streams forever. No, I'm going to continue. It's for the week though. It's just for the week, and just on Saturday, Sunday, I'm not gonna stream. That's what you gotta know. On Saturday, Sunday, I'm not gonna stream. Not I'm going to start streaming afterwards, but not on Saturday and Sunday. Water, it's well, you know, very interesting. You're gonna pass the test. I believe in you, Bobby. You're gonna make that. That's all I'd like to share. I'm from America and I have 8-inch penis, he says. 8-inch penis, is that a lot? I really don't know because I don't know inches. I'm from, you know, from the Europe, and I don't understand what is 8 inches. That's probably quite big. I remember that was a joke in the movie that I watched, and they're like, oh, he just has he has 7. And the boys started laughing at the guy that he has 7, and then he said inches. And then he shot. So I think that's a lot, I guess. I guess. That's very small. 8 inches is very small. Okay, well, you guys know better. You know better, as I say. You can always stream on Monday and Tuesday to recover. Not really. That's kind of interesting idea. I would think about that, but not really. Maybe Google it. God damn it. You guys can't search it. You can just you can't just tell me what are 8 inches in centimeters. You can't tell me yourself. You want me to like research that, do the research about it? Oh come on, not doing this. Depends where you use them. Depends exactly. Today in stream I'm going to make a cookies. I'm kind of upset with my cookies, the one that I make myself. I'm upset with them because they look super realistic and I want to eat them, but I understand that I will not be able to eat them. I will not be able to even find any of the cookies at least a bit of delicious, so it's kind of lame. Well, I don't make any type of cookies. None of the cookies are my passion. I tried one time and the second time and the third time and they all turned out burned. So cookies is not my thing. It's not my thing at all. Cookies, it's one of the things that I can't cook and I can't make that perfectly. I don't know why, but it always turns out bad. I tried to make gingerbread house some time ago, and it turned out that the cookies were supposed to be baked for like 10 minutes instead of 15, and then they turned black. They turned absolutely completely black. And the next time when I made cookies, I think they also turned black for some reason, even though that I baked them for 10 minutes. But I think that something went wrong with the temperature, I guess. So I'm done with this shit. I'm not making anything. So this is insane. I don't like cookies, and I've tried each time when I try to make that, each time when I'm trying to bake something, it always turns out that I more or less burn it, and I don't like it. Hello there, Big Ben. How are you today? Do you lay in bed to recover for 3 days after your streams? I do. You lay in bed to recover for 3 days after my streams? Yo, wait a second. Have you ever tried checking on them? I did, and they look fine, but then you walk away and they burn. I'm like, I accepted my fate already. I accepted my fate that I'm not gonna ever make a nice cookie. There was a very cool recipe of macaroons, and I thought about maybe I should make a macaroon. Maybe I should make that. Then I thought about this and said, oh hell nah, fuck that idea. Yeah, I'm streaming on Twitch as well. I'm streaming on many platforms at the same, on 4 actually at the same time. So yes. Cookie Stas. Wait a minute, I made cookies. You have a video of me making cookies. The chocolate cookies you made. The chocolate cookies you made were great. You always forget that. I made chocolate cookies. What? Did I actually? I made chocolate cookies. I don't think I did. Wait, I don't think I did. Did I? I don't think I did. Wait, I'm gonna show that to you all, to you to see this clip too, because I think I'm trying the cookie right here, and I wasn't really happy with the way how it turned out. But let's see. Do you think dual streaming is good? It splits your audience though. I don't know, but I had more or less so far only pluses from that, but we'll see how it's gonna go in the long term. What about making wood pies and give them to the poor people? That sounds great. That sounds great. Look at this. This sugar has this gingerbread man out here, as you can see. Macaroons are almonds and therefore disgusting. What do you mean macaroons are almonds? Thankfully, we have clips to prove you wrong. People say, okay, Carlos says, my moderator says that I made a great chocolate cookies, but I actually disagree with this because it looks really bad. Let's see. A quick test. I don't hear shit. Wait, I don't hear anything. My headphones died. Let's do a little quick test. This one. Very tasty. I fucking hate the sound of my fucking chewing mouth. For fuck's sake, I want to turn it off and never come back to the stream again. I hate the chewing sounds. I just can't stand that. Thank God that I can hear it when I'm streaming. Thank God. I just hate that. Like this swallowing and chewing, and I hate that shit. I might have that still, but I don't care. Thank God that I don't hear it. Oh wait, I accidentally moved it in the wrong place. Kyla, do you understand that I was faking it? Do you understand that I was faking it? Do you understand that? The bad side of having a great microphone. Wait, you think that I like those cookies? They turned out really bad. They turned out really bad. They're fun. They're so bad. They're so bad. I'm telling you guys. This is lame. All these type of cookies that I've ever made, they turn out really shit. Really shit. So it's better for me to never make anything. Actually, it's better to me to not cook also, because the only thing that I can make really, really good that I love eating myself, it's goulash. I really like to eat and make goulash. It's more or less simple. So it's very easy to make, and then to have that, and it said, "You are my favorite dessert." Thank you. You were laughing exactly for that, because you thought they were bad, but they were surprisingly good. No, they were so bad. Coxie admits to lying right in our faces. I have done that a few times when I made something. I'm like, delicious. That's so delicious. Yeah, very nice usually. You look like you were struggling. Yes, I've been struggling eating that, as I remember. In my memory, I don't have a single time when I made nice cookies. So, no thanks. Thank you, but no thank you. Not gonna eat that. Paulina said they were 8 out of 10 though. Well, for me, those were really bad cookies. The cookies that I am fan of, it was not even close to them. When something is bad, you admit it. It tastes like shit. Oh, well, not always. Make a giant Christmas cake and wait for Santa to come and film him. Skoof. You know what? So I went to the landlord and I paid for the car. I paid 85 euro actually for the car repairing, for the new battery and so on and so on. The thing is that it was my neighbor, and my neighbor said that I said to the neighbor that, bro, it's really cold. And he's like, yes, it is cold. He's like, you don't have heating? And I'm like, no, I don't have heating. He's like, you gotta get yourself a fireplace. You know, like it's not a fireplace, but it's like a small box made out of iron and or metal, some type of metal, and it has a place where you put the bricks, and it goes with the tube outside, so it's more or less like a fireplace, but it's not the fireplace. It's just kind of, it is real fireplace, but it's not like big as a fireplace. It's a very small one. How about buying cookies from the store? From the store, cookies are very dry. When you buy cookies from the store, you're eating that and it's really dry. And he said that I should get that, and maybe I will be able to get this and ask my landlord to install it. But you know what I'm afraid of is usually when you install something that is very dangerous and not fireproof in the house like that, then it makes you ask a few questions. And I was thinking about maybe I should ask landlord to actually put this fireplace out here because it doesn't have any heating and I'm actually freezing to death. So yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I've been thinking about that the previous year. I've been thinking about that, like, why not? And I told you on stream one time that my neighbor has the fireplace, and I'm like, why don't I have that? So I thought about asking the landlord to install the fireplace in here, but not the fireplace, the small one, iron made box that you put fire in and it removes the smoke away. Human streamer lie? I cannot believe it. I cannot believe. Just what? What? I would believe anything, but not that the streamer lie. Come on, what you talking about? The best I've had as a dessert was a lemon cheesecake. I don't understand. It's okay, thank you, but I don't understand why people are so passionate about lemon desserts in general. There were lemon cheesecake. That was that lemon ice cream. There is this lemon dessert that it's inside the lemon center, right? And I don't like that. It's sour. It's sour. It's sour. There was one time when I went to a very fancy restaurant with a lot of different steaks. It was on stream, I think, and I had a dessert, and this dessert was 10 out of 10, but it had that extra cream on top of that, like small little piece of cream that was with lemon actually, and it matched so well with the berries. It matched perfectly with the berries, but by themselves, for example, eating an ice cream that's only with lemon flavor, it's crazy. So, Sana, I guess you won't get the package from Amazon. We'll for sure deliver a delivery on Saturday. They don't deliver on Saturday and Sunday in Portugal. I have lived here for years. I know that they don't deliver on Saturday and Sunday. They might deliver that on Friday. That's the maximum, and then on Monday. Ask Jesse. He knows a lot about that. I'm not real. The cheesecake is like. A what, sorry, almost? A sorbet is okay for that, I feel. A sorbet, that's exactly what... Yes, a sorbet, yes. Sorbet. Why do you live in Portugal? Why not? Why not? Agree, lemon is the main ingredient, is just ew. Just when, I mean, I understand when lemon is just one of the main ingredients, but when it's just the only one, like the sorbet, for example, or for example, like this, I think it's limoncello, if I'm not wrong. I could be wrong right now, but anyway. Lemon cakes are nasty. No. The nastiest cakes is a Portuguese traditional cake for the Christmas. The Portuguese traditional cake for the Christmas is the nastiest one. I one time got that as a gift for free, in some cafe. They're like, "Oh, that's for you." I'm like, "Oh, thank you." They had so it was a cafe where I was going all the time, and they had these free given away for Christmas time, as a giving it away for the guests. So I'm gonna show you that Portuguese Christmas cake is really nasty, and it's weird. I don't understand what it is. It's just a mix of everything, pretty much like all the Portuguese cuisine. There's like a lot of different things, a lot of different Portuguese main dishes and traditional dishes, just a mix of everything. I went to a lot of different Portuguese traditional restaurants with Portuguese traditional food, and it's just a mix of everything. They put rice, they put spaghetti, they put rice, they put all type of meat exist. and you're like, wow, eating and you're surprised what we can find in the bowl. So look at this. So this is a Portuguese cake for the Christmas. It's really bad. It's really bad. I tried that. It also has this. Do you guys like? Oh wait. Do you guys like shrink? Shrink grapes? Dehydrated grapes. Do you guys like that? Do you guys like that? I'm scared. You gotta be. Do you like caramel desserts? I like caramel. Yes, I think I like caramel like as everything. I will love Hardachi when well imported the packages will arrive. Oh, no worries. Lemon candies are stuff are fine. The candies are okay though. Yes. Well, you and what they say, lemons don't grow on trees. Limoncello, yep. Yes, no delivery on Saturday and Sunday. If they say Saturday delivery, they mean Monday. Yes. Okay. If Jesse says that, I believe it. I believe you. What a disaster. They put spaghetti in this cake. No, they don't put spaghetti in this cake, but they definitely put something else in this. But I'm not sure what exactly. It's just raisins. Yes, yes, raisins. I just dislike raisins. And you know what? Sometimes I thought about like raisins. I like grapes, right? So why wouldn't I like raisins, right? Like why? Like I am a big fan of grapes. In the summertime, when the grapes are the best, I buy the box of grapes and I just sit and eat them as a snack. And I can't do the same thing with the raisins. I can't just like, for example, if I'm eating a croissant, for example, imagine inside of croissants they have those raisins. I'm gonna puke out. I'm gonna be like, what's that in my mouth? What's that in my mouth? I don't want to eat that. I don't want to bite that. I don't know. Hi there, Cosmic. How are you today? Hello. Okay, that's I am inventing my own cake in a 3D printer. Star Trek spoke tart. Okay, good do that. Appropriate Christmas cake. Wait, is it? Is it? I used to like raisins, but not much now. Coxie's here again in the first stream. Fine bread. The roaches will eat them all anyway. The who? The cockroaches, you mean? It's something I would get in my school lunches, so kinda I grew up on them. These things or raisins. Well, we had I don't know. Well, it's I don't even know what it's made of, but I think it's made out of a cottage cheese, but I'm not 100% sure. So we had a small dessert. Sometimes that's cool, and those desserts were different things. It could be or a orange, or it could be a small little cake, for example, or just some type of a drink. Or some different candy. They might give you some candy for the dessert, for example, at schools. And usually, my favorite one it's a picanka in Russian. I don't know how it is in English. It's I don't even know. I don't even think, guys, you ever tried that or you ever had that. But it's a thing that's I think made out of cottage cheese, and it's kind of like moved closed or maybe made in a blender, and then it's hold the shape. It's like a cheesecake actually, but not really. But it is like a cheesecake, just without the cookies underneath. And on top of that, they put condensated milk, and it was amazing. It was just amazing. It was so simple, but it was just amazing. This condensated milk, I think actually, honestly, the condensated milk is just so good. It's so delicious that you can actually eat real deal shit with it, and you're gonna think that it's good because it's condensated milk is very strong thing. It's like. It's even more stronger than the maple syrup. It's just I think the condensated milk is just sugar. I think with milk, just like a lot of sugar with milk. So how do you up constantly? I don't know. I don't have a problem with that. Hello, Looks. Welcome and how are you today? Hello there. Hi. Agree. Just give me the cream. Keep your dry fruits for yourself. Exactly. Also, who would have guessed Cosmic could arrive on the first stream when it's not 2 a.m. for him? Yes. Well, at least it's now a good time for him. What cake will they be eating on Mars when we get there? I don't think, guys, we're gonna get there anytime soon, so don't worry about that. No, not kefir. No, I eat condensated milk raw. Ah, you're a badass. Wait. Give me 7 TV access for emotes. Hello? Wait, I made you moderator somehow? Did I make you a moderator? Carlo, you got it. In English, it's called sweetened condensed milk, and yes, it is basically milk with a lot of sugar that is cooked in can, so it gets some toasty flavor. Yes, 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 yes. But that's crazy thing though. It's crazy thing though. It's crazy thing though. So yeah, you know. What was that? The package will arrive on Saturday, trust me. Carlo, that's you! Carlo, why did you make the nickname like that? It's insane! Give me 7 TV access for emotes. What is that shit? What is that shit? Jesus, why you couldn't just say that? Because you have to. Bro, I don't know how to do that. How am I supposed to give you an access for 7 TV emotes? Jesus, you absolute weirdo. It was originally invented as a way to preserve milk, much like cheese. There are so many different ways there are so many things to make. Don't you think that it's crazy that there are so many things that you can make out of milk? Like so many. Cheese, yogurt, cottage cheese, batter, and so on. There's so many things. There's so many things, guys. What will happen if we will not have cows anymore? Like imagine, like or the goats. I don't think. Well, I don't honestly think that there are some goat cheese, but I don't think there are some goat milk that people drink. For example, I think usually it's cow milk, right? Well, but you might also drink some milk that is coconut milk or almond milk, but it's just the word of a milk. It doesn't have any milk in it, honestly. The package will arrive on Saturday. Yes, in Canada. In Canada, nothing will arrive. In Canada, everybody stays without a gift. Everybody stays without a gift. Not a single person gonna get a gift for the Christmas. Understand that. Glad I'm not lactose intolerant. I'm so glad too, because I can't. There are some people who really can't eat cheese, or they're gonna shit for the whole entire day. They're gonna have diarrhea. I am more or less also lactose intolerant, but only if I eat a lot. Only if I eat a lot. There was one time when I went to the cafe and I asked Margarita Pizza and I said, "Can you add extra cheese?" And they put like this much of a cheese inside of that margarita, and this is how thick was the bread, and this is how thick was the cheese inside of it. So after that, I had diarrhea, my dears. But listen, if I don't eat a lot of this, if I don't eat that a lot, then I'm fine. You know, I can eat yogurts every day. Like I can have 3 or 4 yogurts a day and I'm gonna be fine. But this much of the mozzarella, it's deadly for me. It's deadly for my body. What desserts do you like the most? I think it's something the forest. It's called the forest, the dessert. I like that dessert a lot. And the dessert. That's it. Or something with pistachio. Oh, pistachio croissant. I like that. It's pretty good. So, I told you 100 times. You just refused. Oh, I thought he made a different account. I was gonna ban him. Milk is glorious, which is why vegans are idiots. If cows go away, I will miss them. If cows go away, we are fact. We're actually fact, my dears. Oh my god, we're so fact. We're so fact. We will not have so many delicious and nice things. We will not enjoy the yogurt. Can you make a good yogurt out of the goat milk? Or whose milk is goat and what else? And that's it? That's just the goat, the milk that you can drink as well. Black Forest? I don't remember, but something forest dessert. It has the forest in it, actually. I like the different tartelettes with the different... Do you know this French guy? The French... the French baker, and there's like tons of people are watching how he's doing his stuff, his desserts. I like things with the tartelettes. Tartelettes, I think, are quite delicious and interesting thing to eat. I sometimes make tartelettes myself, but I make them with the oat milk leaves. You know, I don't make that with the dough. I make that with the oatmeal and eggs and the egg combined. Same here. It happened to me yesterday with my yogurt. You know, what's this? Worth the poop. I love cheese. I love cheese too, my dears. I love cheese. I'm dreaming about buying a huge box with a lot of different cheese inside of it, with all the type of cheese. Not like all in the whole entire world, but I mean like the main ones, you know, like the main ones, the tasters. So you, for example, try that, and the right amount that you can try that with, or honey, for example, or jam, or something else. And I would like to have a different assorti of different cheese to try. But usually they have assorti of small assortis with small amounts of cheese, and it's not all type of cheese. And I'd like to have all type of cheese assorti. That I'm sitting here and I'm just trying one, and I dip in that in the honey, and I eat it, and I tell you, yes, I love it. Yes, I don't love it. Like, and so on and so on. So yes, stop Bill Gates. Wait. Is your wish list up to date? Yes, he's, I think. Okay, I sent you the instruction. If you don't do it before the end of the day, I will. Okay, I don't know what my reaction will be, but sure, something bad. Hey, calm down. Calm down. I'm really good girl. I've been heart-shaped. Jessie, what are you doing here on YouTube? Oh my god, wait, what? Wait, what? Come back to Twitch for the love of God. Come back to Twitch. Come back to Twitch. There are around 1,800 types of cheese in the world. Oksana will try. No, I don't want to try them all, but the main ones. Like, I don't know, like 60 different cheeses in here. It's not that much, actually, if it lays in a small little packs. If it lays in a very small packs, it's okay. You can just look at this big assorti box, and you can try them all with the different type of, like, with vine or something else. Just to try a lot of different cheese to understand which one you like, which one you appreciate. So... yes, I don't want all 100,000 of cheese in the world to try. I just want the ones that are the most basic. I saw the video recently of the person chopping the cheese, and it was a huge like circle of the cheese, and the person was chopping it for somebody, and it was really expensive. He chopped that much, that thick, and it was very expensive. It was like 70 euro for that shit. I was like, why? There's no way you're gonna pay that much for for the cheese. But the cheese slides like that. I was like, yo, this is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. Blue cheese has mold in it. I had the best, listen, hear me out. I had the best burger in Iceland with the blue cheese. It was the best burger exist. It was amazing. I would give it actually 9.5 out of 10. There's always a place to be better. Coxic's favorite place to stream is JessieTube. I see. Well, yes, YouTube is a fantastic place to stream. The best streaming platform there exists. I like Havarti. Oh, do you? Do you drink wine and eat cheese? Yes, but it's not always. But usually, yes, when you're going to the wine section, you're gonna see a lot of different cheese assortis, but they're not big. They're very small. They're like this big of a cheese assortis, and you have that, and you just eat that. Some cheese, honestly, I had a small pack of these assortis, and I tried a few different cheese, and they were so bad. Some of them were really bad. There was one cheese, my dears, that I attached, please hear me out. I'm gonna warn you. There was one cheese I attached it, and then my fingers right here smelled very bad. It's like touch a homeless in the metro station. It smelled so bad. Guys, I couldn't wash it off for real. I don't know what's worth touching a fish or touching a fucking cheese like that. It was so bad, guys. It was so stinky. Hear me out, I'm not joking. And this cheese was expensive cheese, but so stinky. How can you eat something that smell bad? I think that your smell, you're connected to your also to your taste buds, you know? If it smells bad, you're gonna puke out immediately. I'm not a college student, no, not a while. I bought fantastic tea. Would you like me to show you? I bought an absolutely fabulous tea pack. I never had a teas like that. I bought that today in a very cool store. Would you like to see it? Sure. Be right back in a second. I'm gonna bring that, okay? That wasn't cheese, that was your food. It actually, speaking about that, it was like the worst smell that I've ever experienced, and it did smell a bit like, you know, between the toes, for example. Have eaten ban, give me a second. I'm gonna be right back in a sec, and you're gonna write your opinion, what you think about the dehydrated meat sticks. Do you know that people are selling dehydrated meat sticks that you gotta chew? What do you think about them, and which one is your favorite, and which one you hate the most? Tell me about that. Do you understand the dehydrated meat? Or is that it's not dehydrated, but it's dehydrated and salty meat at the same time? It can be stored for ages, and it's fine. People take that in the do you still use the tea dispenser? Absolutely, I have the tea dispenser that is on my fridge. Dog treats. Yes! Cosmic, yes! Today I was in the store. Beef jerky. Yeah, the jerkies. Yes, yes, yes. The beef jerkies, exactly. Salted and smoked meat. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, that's honestly, my dears. I tried the pig one. I tried the beef one. I tried the chicken one, and they all taste like a dog treats. I don't know why. I had a cat, and I was sometimes buying for my cat as sticks. Those like very long sticks that you give their cat as a treat, and it smelled exactly the same. And when I was eating that, thing I just thought that I'm some type of a dog or some type of a cat that is eating it. It was actually like dog treats or cat treats, animal treats, not a human treats. And what do you think about the pastet? Do you know what pastet is? I'll be right back. I'm gonna bring you a thing, okay? Just be right back in a second. You stay here. I'm just be right back. I'm gonna get to the kitchen.
Cucumber pizza is the best pizza in my life, by the way. Yeah, that's true. I don't understand. If one day somebody will give me 1 million pizza with a cucumber, I will put them in trash because I will never eat that. It's not tasty. I don't understand. It's like so bad, really. It's like smells bad. Oh my god. You got lots money off our Mr. Beats, right? Right? You got a lot of money for Mr. Beats. Mr. Beats got right. No! No! I'm sorry. I don't know how to get there. I don't know, my dears. I don't know. That's really consequences of my own actions. Good thing that I'm on the side. I'm good. I'm good to go. Let's see. Yeah, almost. That was almost.
It's just my personal driving skills. I hope you like that video. That's exactly how I'm driving my truck. I'm a truck driver myself. All right, I'm gonna show you that. Okay, I bought a different tea. It's a strawberry marshmallow right here. Smells very nice. Actually, it smells very nice. It's a green tea, all nature ingredients. Okay, this is the strawberry one. This is Bahamian sorsop. I don't know what it means, but whatever. I have this. It's very, very unique flavors. I've never seen flavors like that before. It smells really fantastic. This one is more or less like a basic one, a basic green tea with a citrus, just a basic one. Pretty much normal. Then here is the mango, golden mango. Also the green tea. Smells absolutely amazing. And what else do I have here? Oh, here it is, the Cleopatra's Night. This one I tried, and this one was really decent. It was really good. It tasted nicely, like really nicely. I tried only this one. I don't know how many they have out here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, those are all they have inside this pack, and they actually taste. I think they taste nice. I tried only this one, the Cleopatra's Night, because that sounds really intriguing. And honestly, I just wanted to try it because it's not just named, for example, strawberry with herbs, and it's named Cleopatra's Night, and I was like, oh, I want to be a Cleopatra today. The Cleopatra Night smells really amazing. It smells really amazing. So the next one that I'm going to try is probably going to be this one, because I don't know what it means actually. I honestly don't know what that is. Bahamian sorsop. I don't know what it means, but I'm gonna try that. The next one I'm gonna try probably the golden monk, and I'm gonna tell you my opinion, and then the strawberry marshmallow. I can't even imagine what the strawberry marshmallow is, but I guess it's going to be something sweet and with a strawberry. after flavor. This one I'm gonna try last because it's more or less basic. So, but I'm super happy about that tea because I am the tea person. I drink a lot of different teas, and I usually just buy the cheapest from the continent. You know, the one that you know, they sell the cheapest on the discount. You know, when the store selling their own branded things, and I just buy that with the green tea, and I just drink this, and I'm happy. But I decided to buy different flavors to see how it's gonna be. I'm gonna tell you when I'm gonna try them. I'm gonna tell you they're good. But the Cleopatra's Night is really good. It's really good. But I'm not like that British people that you know, have that crazy tea with milk. No, I think that tea with milk is pretty decent. I think if you do this with the right tea and with the right milk, I think it's gonna be really nice. I had tea with milk recently, but it was good. It was good. It was good. Not perfect, but it was good. It was drinkable. Hello there, Batlithig. I love tea. I'm down for this unboxing. Me too. Have you tried all these teas? No, just one only. Do I have to sweeten these teas for them to taste good? I don't know, but I usually put the sweetener in the tea. I don't put the sugar, but I don't like tea without sweeteners, honestly. I don't like tea, like, no matter what tea that is. It could be the sweetest tea, but it's still not like that without the sweetener. So I usually add sweetener in that. So yes, strawberry marshmallow seems like a treat. Yes! Kava tea or cha tea are my favorite. Cha tea? What is the cha tea? Green tea can be good or bad for me. Depends on the type. Green tea usually good for me. The black tea is going to be bad for me because I think like maybe 7 out of 10 times that I tried black tea was really bitter. And because it was really bitter, I was not liking it. I like the tea when it's not bitter, when you're drinking, not like you're drinking coffee. I'm not 100% sure though, but I think I'm not 100% sure. I think that tea has more caffeine than the coffee. Did you guys hear people say that if you drink 3 cups of coffee a day, you get like in life you get like 1 extra year or 2 extra years in your life? Like it's extend the lifespan. Makes you think, my dears, drink coffee right now or else. Expand your life. Expand your life. Life's expanding the life, and also the coffee. So do you drink a lot of tea? Us Nana, do you think you're British? No, I don't drink it with milk though. I drink it just normal. I don't drink tea at the summertime. At the summertime, that's the time when I don't drink the tea. I forget about this existence. But at the winter time, I drink it because it's cold. I'm freezing. I'm freezing. Freezing. Does the Cleopatra tea have aspartame? I don't know, maybe. I hope they are all good because it would have enough packs for the rest of the winter. When a pizza tea. That sounds disgusting. Honestly, that sounds disgusting. Swirl every tea with cinnamon stick. I don't like cinnamon, my dears. I don't like cinnamon, and when people put cinnamon in everything, I'm like, wait, where are you putting it? Don't put the cinnamon inside of it. Usually when I'm asking for cappuccino, they always, you know, they decide to like shake so much of this powdered cinnamon inside the cappuccino that I'm just, when I want to drink and I breathe a little bit, I have those this powder just flies around. So Horny man, no worries about that. No worries. Let's go. I'm expanding my life. Guys, if you want to expand your life, you gotta drink 3 cups a day. 30 mg in the tea, 45 in coffee. So, actually, there is 30, what's the caffeine? How, with caffeine, what is it, is that even? Caffeine, what's that? The caffeine on itself, like how is that in the tea? I'm not sure if they're gonna have the ingredients of the inside of the tea, but I don't see. It says on the Ukrainian language. I cannot understand. I cannot understand Ukrainian language. You know, the writings I cannot. I'm gonna use my brain to do this. Do you have a kettle? How do you prepare the tea? Yeah, I have a kettle. I just have electric kettle. You just press the button and then it warms up the tea. Wait, there are some fancy ones. There are some fancy kettles, the ones that keep the water still hot and still ready to already pour that onto the cap, for example. And those are fancy kettles, but I don't have fancy one. I just have a normal one that you press the button and it makes the water boil, and then you put that in the cap if you would. I'm immortal than you are. I hope it works also if you drink milk with a coffee. Speaking about that, I only heard the good things about coffee only when you're drinking that completely pure, like espresso, for example. So caffeine is an ingredient in black tea and coffee. I know that there are a lot of difference of teas. So there are a lot of different sorts of tea. The ones that are gonna give you power, or the ones that gonna give you like more of the vibe and more of the chill vibe. I know that this type of coffee exists. When I worked as a waitress in the cafe, there were people who were coming by, and they had these Chinese coffee tables, and they not coffee, the tea tables, and they did this like fancy procedure with the tea, and they had different type of like teas, different type of teas, and they were for different body things. But when I tried some energy boosting teas, it didn't really boost my energy, so I'm not sure. The ceremony, yeah, they had the whole entire ceremony, and it's fancy, honestly. It looks silly that you're like, why would you do all of that for just drinking tea? But it is fancy. It is fancy. It gives our life is kind of more or less boring, and give it a bit of the ceremony to go to the ceremony place to have the right ceremony with the tea. That's cool. Honestly, that's cool. Such a simple thing, but you have the ceremony, but you're looking at that and be like excited. So you also, your favorite dessert also tiramisu. Yes, chamomile and kava and valerian and lavender tea makes you feel relaxed and sleepy. Yes, those are the things that help you. People in Russia, you sometimes say that they're gonna, put a bit of the valerian inside the cap when they feel really stressed. And sometimes in some movies, you can see that some mothers who got really tired, they sit and put in the cap this valerian, oil or whatever that is, and drink it to like calm down the nerves. I don't actually think it works that way. Imagine if there actually would be pills that would not affect your mental, not affect your neurons, but they would reduce your stress. I think. Isn't it? Wait, tech help. Isn't it a alcoholic drink? You don't like alcoholic? You like alcoholic? I do like alcoholics, everything pizza based is great. What are you talking about? Pizza chips are great, for example. What? I tried the pizza. You talking about the pizza? What's this? The main chips brand. Paprika. It's well, there is a chips brand that is really popular, and it has the pizza flavor. And I tried that; it was actually lame. It was a bit lame. I didn't like that. My favorite one, chips flavor. My favorite, the chips crisps or whatever you call it, flavor is cheese and onion. Oof, oof, oof. Or cheese and sour cream. Oof, oof, oof. It's so good. It's so good. No, not worth it. I would rather leave last but drink cappuccino instead of pure coffee. The only effect tea has on her is being 15 times a day. Though it also warms me up a little bit, actually. It warms me up, not a lot, but a little bit. The last night was really cold down here. Very cold down here. I was actually freezing. When I woke up, I had a running nose. But, my body's strong. I'm gonna make it through. So, a chamomile, if you can't fall asleep, can be magical. I thought that the chamomile is more or less whenever you get sick, you just make that tea, and then it somehow heals you. But I mean, honestly, like for the bodies, when you get sick, when you just have some sickness, you're always sick for the same amount of time. Like no matter what you're doing. There was when I was in Germany, my friend's mother, at what house I was, my friend's mother gave me a cap with a lot of different things on it. So it was a cap with a lot of honey inside of it, but also a lot of the citrus juice. They actually just squeezed the lemon inside of this cap, and I was drinking that, and I couldn't drink that because it was too much. It was just too much. But actually, it's proven that it's not helping. You know, eating the citruses and so on is not really helping at all from the word at all. It's your body, your immune system gonna find the right key to the bacteria themselves. You know, you don't need to add something. You just can drink some water. You went to Germany a very while ago, actually. I do. If you believe it worked, the placebo effect will do wonders. Yes, 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 exactly, exactly. I had a friend in my past. And this friend had a without alcohol drink, and she acted like she's super drunk. And I'm like, wait a second, wait a second. So yes, I think that placebo effect makes wonders. There are many different placebo pills that do not really help at all, from the word at all. They don't help. So also Timothy Chamomile can be magical. If you have Timothy Chalamet before going to bed, you're fucking happy. You're a super happy person. Actually exist. Hello Sneaky, welcome. How are you? How is your day going? Hi. Pringles, yes, Pringles, Bill, thank you. Yes, Pringles are really good chips. The Pringles, the best one that I tried, it was. Wait, no, the Pringles I tried with pizza flavor. It was pizza flavored Pringles, and I didn't understand that. I didn't feel that, honestly. I just didn't feel that. Milk plus honey has a great placebo effect on me when my throat hurts. Speaking about that, I think that with the throat, if we're talking about the throat, I don't think it's placebo. I think that with the honey, that when your throat actually hurts, if you eat the spoon of honey, if you like suck on the honey and then you just eat that, I think it's not placebo effect. I think it's actually working. It's actually working. Yeah. Tech help. What's my traditional candy? What's that? Salt and honey actually heal your throat. They actually do. Yeah, there's the honey. That's one of the things that's not a placebo. You know, there are many things about the diseases that are placebo. You know, like for example, you know, eating a lot of citruses, right? Or drinking the citrus juice, right? It's thing that is not. It's not real. It's not real. It's all fake. But the placebo effect makes really wonders. And some people they actually can heal from the placebo effect. You know, which is crazy. So, but I also think that there was, I don't know, I'm not sure, but the traditional Russian medicine is whenever you have, I think, the sore throat or you have, if you're coughing, you gotta boil the potatoes, I think, and then put the boiled potatoes in the pan, and then cover yourself with a towel and just breathe with this steam from the potatoes. I don't know how it is helping, but whatever. People been doing that. Yes, it's very interesting. Yes, interesting way. But I don't know if that's actually working or not. So, well, you know, some people think that if you're gonna pee on the cat, it's gonna heal faster. But or pee on the sting of a jellyfish, and it's gonna heal faster. My mom always tells me that about honey, but I prefer taking a proper medicine. The honey, I think that taking the honey instead of the real medicine is better. For example, well, honestly, like all type of things that are natural about the, you know, but for example, the nasal spray, right? The nasal spray is something very addictive thing. You can get super addicted from the nasal spray, and usually people try to like, you know, here you can use instead of that, you can use a salty water, you know, that shoots at your nostrils and it clears it up. But with the throat, I think that it's still it's still worth a try to try the honey actually instead of the proper medicine, because you can. I think that with the throat, the medicine that I had, for example, when I had a sore throat, I couldn't breathe at all. I couldn't talk. It was hurting, and the medicine that I took, I was only able to take once 12 hours. You know, like suck this candy once 12 hours, or it was one 6 hours. But honey you can suck for the whole day. So it makes you think if you want to like wait for a long time or whatever. So, if you would ever got stung by the jellyfish, I would pee on you. That's actually a big mistake. You shouldn't pee on the sting of the jellyfish, or else you're gonna put the infection in there, and you know you might, or if that's the leg or the arm, it might even get amputated immediately, like no problem. So. Nah, cold shower. Comment from an Aussie, trust me. Many, sorry, what? The wood bottle, sorry? Oh my god, never tried. Maybe the shampoo, when I was in a where what tech? Oh, honey works very well. Honestly, the honey works very well. If you ever got stung by a jellyfish, I would pee on you. Such a low comment. Yes, yes. I also thought about him, by the way. I also thought about him. I saw a reel of people taking honey from beehives the other day. Hypnotic. I had an experience. If you go to my Instagram, you're gonna see that I went to the beehive, and I had an experience of looking how it all works, and it looks pretty simple to have. It looks really pretty simple to have. There are some beehives that you don't even need to touch usually. You can actually, there are some turns that you have at the bottom, for example, you know, the sinks that you just press and it's open and the honey just goes down on your jar, for example. And it's cool because you know, you make the population out here with the bees. I think that I don't know if that's good to you to put the bees, but I think the bees are more or less in the danger of extinct, and if bees are going to extinct, it's going to be death. So bees can kill you only if you are allergic to bees. If you're allergic to bees, then they can. But for example, the beekeepers, the one that knows a lot about bees, they don't get sting often. Well, they sometimes do, but not often. Bees killed my dog. If you are allergic, it's not only the bees that are gonna kill your dog. It's also anything that you're allergic to. It can also kill you if you don't help in a matter of like 30 minutes. 30 minutes and you're dead. So it could be the bee if you're allergic to bees. I remember that I went to this bee experience, and she's like, "Do you have bee allergies?" I'm like, "I don't know. We're gonna figure out." Because I mean, how would I know? I never got stung by the bee, so I don't know. So I might have. If you start having the allergic reaction when the bees you know, sting you, you have maximum 30 minutes and you're dead. So that makes you think. I would do that if I didn't have a cat. I'm allergic to air dyes. Oh yes, like this. Yes, as far as I know, no allergies, thankfully. Well, for me too, but I think I do have some type of allergies. I like how I go all the time when I go to the doctors, when I go to some places, they're like, "Do you have allergies?" I'm like, "Yeah, but I don't know on what." They're like, "Oh, well." I'm like, "Oh, well, thank you for asking anyway." Thank you for asking, at least you asked. So, yeah. I don't know what I have to answer, because I do think that I have some type of like allergies, but they are super like light, you know, it's light type of allergies. And they didn't even detect that on the blood. So I do have allergies, but I don't know on what. These are very important for the ecosystem of the earth. Those deadly bitches. They are very important. If the bees are gonna die, we are kind of low-key dead. So I was thinking about like having a beehive. You're helping to the planet. You're helping to the planet with the bees, and you also can get the free honey for yourself. I don't know what for, because I honestly don't need honey myself, but you can sell that somewhere in the Christmas markets, or give it away for your friends or family, for example, and you will always have the fresh honey. So my ex said she was allergic to latex. Oh, oh, are you allergic to peanuts? No, I'm not. None of the nuts I'm allergic to. No, definitely no. I don't have this crazy allergic reaction where you're like and choking and you can't breathe and so on. No, I don't have that. Thankfully, I don't have that. So, yes, if you do it well, so the bees don't harm others. The bees are not gonna harm anyone in general. If as long as you're not, the bees are like, you know, when you're sitting here and the bees just like flying by, the bees is not gonna hit you. It's not gonna sting you, because when the bees sting you, it dies. Sting you, it means death for the. They don't want to die that quickly. They don't want to die that quickly. They want to live still. Yeah, it can happen. Yeah, they can. Not. I mean, they gotta be really crazy. I think I gotta be really crazy, but usually they don't do this. You gotta really attack them, because they actually die afterwards. They actually die. I never had a situation that the bee ever sting, and I even went to the bee experience where I was like right close to the hives. Well, this time they were allowed to, you know, to bite me, because you know, we were invading their house, you know, so they could in theory bite me. But I was in a special protective costume, and it was really interesting to look at the bees. And the beehive, when you pull out the cap of it, it looks really terrifying. It looks like you're gonna just squeeze all those bees inside of them, but they don't actually, you know. So yes, I like Beekeeper Oksana and Azores. Yes, the Beekeeper Oksana and Azores. You can take a look at my Instagram. Here I have a photo from the beekeeper. Then I was a beekeeper. You can take a look at this. I'll buy some raw honey. I would like to some too. But what do you put the honey in? Like how do you eat the honey? Just put it in the tea, or what do you do with the honey? Because I honestly don't understand. I've been thinking about that. I have a honey that I've had maybe for 3 or 4 years so far. I bought this at the beginning of the, of the Portuguese experience, and I still have the same honey, and it still has like half of the, half inside the jar. And I was thinking, like, what do usually people spend the honey on? The time that I use this honey for is whenever I had a cold throat and I wanted to do a tea with the honey. That's it. I didn't do any other activities with the honey. What do you do with the honey? I ate a lot of dried, figs and some chocolates. Yeah, my mom, the figs, I have there a figs tree actually. When my landlord said to go with him to take a look at the fruits, I was not expecting to see figs out of here actually, I would not. But he's taking it, he's squeezing it, and you can see these things like inside of that figs, and I'm like, ew. But it's very sweet, but very sticky, you know. Figs are very sticky, very sticky, very sticky. Fresh honey and hundreds of bites on your body. No, you don't get the bites. You kind of like smoke on the bees. You put smokes on the bees with a special smoke thing, and they get calmer. You know, they get calmer. They're like this. They don't understand things. And the black tea cap honey. There is a medical honey from Hawaii. Chanupacta or something. Got rid of my dog's honking. Of your dog's honking, what do you mean? We need that spray on you too. How'd you get so interested in bees? I'm not really interested in bees, honestly. I just thought about having bees just as a thing to like look at the, to look and be like, yes, I've made the bees the place to stay for them. They have a safe place to stay, and they're good, and I'm gonna take care of them, and they're gonna, continue populating. But as an idea, I don't like. I mean, I like honey, but I don't use it for anything. Honey never expires, never. Honey and waffles, like the Dutch do. Well, but yes, but I think it's a bit too much. Our fig tree had to be removed. The fig tree is really interesting. I've never seen. I'm apparently from Russia, so I never see this. I've never seen these tropical trees. And I was like, wow, what's that? What's that fruit? I even looked at it and I didn't understand what fruit that was, because, I never kind of communicated with that tree in my life. I was like, wow, what's that? And then I did a research on the internet, and it turns out that it's a fig. So, yeah, it's pretty cool. A honking cough, poor little guy. Oh, they cough. When your animals start coughing, that's a very bad sign. That's a very, very bad sign. Yo, I thought this is a family-friendly stream, not saying the H word. What is the H word? Hi there, Mark. How are you today? How is your day going? You don't use it for anything. Honey, Greek yogurt, bananas, ween. No, actually, I gotta try that. I gotta try honey, Greek yogurt, and bananas. I gotta try that. And what do? You just put the Greek yogurt, then slice bananas, put bananas in, maybe a bit of the oat milks, and then you just and then you just put honey, or what? You're Russian and haven't tried? Nah, the figs? No, never. Well, I'm Russian and I've never tried, for example, caviar. Do you know that Russian people eat caviar all the time? They do for the Christmas, but I never tried that. I never tried caviar. I tried fake caviar. Fake caviar, that is very small caviar. It's like 1 mm caviar and a fake one. I think I tried that. And it was just weird. It was like weird bubbles that pop in the mouth, and you're like, well, whatever. But it's called barbarian. Imagine just eating caviar, like little not born babies of a fish. That's so barbarian. I mean, it's not like I care, but still. A horny Greek yogurt and banana. Oh well, I have that. It's the typical Greek breakfast. It's a typical Greek breakfast. Banana yogurt, and honey. Really? I love honey with the cheese. My dears, I one time bought the cheese. Speaking about the cheese, if we're coming back to the cheese talk, I one time bought the cheese, and this cheese was kind of soft. That was soft, yes. It not very soft, that is like a cream. It was not like butter, no, it was soft, but still had the shape. And it had walnuts inside of it. That was one of the best cheeses I've ever tried in my life. It was very delicious. It was very nice. It was fantastic. It was just fabulous. And with honey, with the jam, it matched absolutely everything. It was absolutely fantastic. It was crazy. It was amazing. You know. How would you rate kvass on the scale from 1 to 10? I'm a big fan of kvass. Each time when I go to the Russian store here in the Slavic store, I always buy like 5 or 6 of the kvass bottles because I love kvass. I think it's the best thing exist. You know, cheddar and little mozzarella with some dried apricot. What is the dried apricot? No, the cheese that I tried, it was just fantastic. It was just fantastic. I've written down what she said. Thank you, Clarence. Thank you. You can make a toasted sandwich with it, and your mouth will be melting. You're eating some fancy food. No, this cheese wasn't. No, actually, this cheese was pretty fancy. It was very small, and for like this big of a cheese, like I'm gonna show this exactly the shape of that cheese is like €4 or 4.5 maybe. So. Jewelries? Nah, give Oksana some cheese and you will make her way more happy. Yes, yes. That cheese that I tried, it was just amazing, just fabulous, I swear. So, can make pricey. It is very pricey. A lot of cheese are very pricey. Cheese are really pricey. Some cheese are even more pricey than a goddamn meat. So you gotta pay up for that cheese. Pay up for this happiness. Yes, I like cheese, my dears. Really, cheese is something that has a special place in my heart, as it should be. You know, for you, it could be something else. What is for you, by the way? For me, it's cheese. What is for you what has a special place in your heart, in your heart? Would you be happy with a cheese for Christmas? If that would be like cheese collection, yes. Or like different cheese, not just one. If that would be just one cheese, then I'd be like, okay, thank you for the one cheese. I don't want the one cheese, you know, the big one. I want the confetti, you know, different ones. I'm very needy. Look at that. Pizza. Pizza is in your heart. Jesus, all food. And animals and friends. Oh, just eat animals. Rice. Rice, he said. Rice. Oh. Well, I know, where was that? In Thailand, I think. In Thailand, I think people are only no in Thailand, in Nepal. I think in both of those Asian countries, they just eat rice all the time. Rice with everything, just rice with everything, and they have even sweet rice with desserts with the rice and everything with rice. Rice is really a thing. Rice is really a thing. Oh, a place in my heart to eat. Right, misunderstood. Chinese mushrooms. Oh, you're talking about. I just recently saw how the people was making the mushrooms. Let me just show you. It looks a bit creepy, honestly. I'm just looking at it and it looks creepy. The small. No, it's thin mushrooms frying. I saw a video. I'm not sure if I'm gonna see this. Oh yes, fried mushrooms. I see them. Something without sure. Let me just. Yes, I found the video. But it's not the same video exactly, but those are the mushrooms. I don't know what those mushrooms are, if they are Chinese or Japanese or Korean or whatever they are. I don't know what they are, but still, I found them a bit, you know, interesting. Ever did a stream at night? Like night? I do like at I don't know. Ew, they look ear sticks. Ear sticks? What are ear sticks? Straw mushrooms, is that? Easy mistake, no worry. Yes. Mushroom on steak is so good. French fries have a special place in my heart. I also like French fries. I'm so guilty, but I love French fries. I just love French fries, especially the thin ones, not the thick ones. But I feel so bad when I eat it because, you know, it makes you really fat. The French fries are gonna make you super fat, and it's not good, not good. For health reason, let me just turn on my feet warmer. I'm freezing. French fries are the best. Why guilty? Cause they are fat. Cause they are fat. You're just eating French fries. They're fat. Russian girls like French fries. How the turntables? Then don't say that. Don't say that. Q-tips. Look at this. Something wrong using meat. Oh yeah. I saw the video where they fried it together and it looked really terrifying. I don't know how he's gonna make it though. He's washing them. They look like cheese. What is he doing? What did he spray? What did he just spray? Whatever he sprayed, it was really weird. Ah, and he sprayed fried. Oh, ew, ew. Well, I mean, it's not. Usually, you know, people are making food to eat to look delicious, but this is probably one of the foods that doesn't really look delicious.
Wow, take a look at that.
No, I mean they probably are very nice, but they look a little kind of a little bad. But this is what I was talking about. But I saw a different video, by the way. Oh, it is yes, enoki mushrooms. That's what they call it, enoki mushrooms. Very cool mushrooms, by the way, in the way of like
enoki mushrooms?
but looks a bit sketchy, honestly. Let's see that video. It looks good crispy. Yeah, I would try that. I'm actually curious because not all of the mushrooms have the mushroom flavor. Some of them they don't, and I'm curious what it tastes like. I would like to try that one day, but the good recipe actually. I don't even know if you can buy that anywhere. Like, where can you buy that? Oh, I don't like that. I don't like that you can see her you know, teeth holder. Oh no. Oh no. I wouldn't even think this eatable before cooking. I bet you don't want to see fried squid. Kind of looks like those fried shrooms. That sounds really good. That sounds really good. And they do look interesting also. They do look interesting. I'm looking at them and be like, yeah, I'll try them. I'll try them. I would give them definitely a try. Look at how, what is this? Wow, it must be so delicious. But I can't even imagine how they taste like. The mushrooms I get taste like meat. How the mushrooms can taste like meat? I don't know. Oh, if we only had the eye tracker, of course, no need to expose the girl. I mean, you can't just not expose it, you know, you can't just not see it. If you want me to eat that, don't show me the cooking process or I won't eat. No, I think there are even more disgusting food exists in the world, how people are making. For example, people are making rabbits, you know, like rabbit, it's disgusting, you know, the rabbit, they just like hold there like a dead rabbit without the skin and they're like, oh, I gotta eat that now. That looks terrifying. Well, when it's just a steak, it doesn't look like any animal, so it's okay. It's acceptable. Like cauliflower and dirt, yeah. Yes. She take mushrooms. She take mushrooms? Why are they called like that? She take mushrooms? Why are they called she take? Ah, it's she take. Okay, it's not she take. Okay, never mind. What about those mushrooms? Oh, for real? I saw one time a mushroom next to my I saw a mushroom next to my house, and these mushrooms looked weird. I don't recognize the mushrooms, my dears. I don't recognize them. I'm not that person who understands things about mushrooms and how they look. For example, I can't say like, okay, this is that mushroom. I have no idea. You know, I have no idea. I have no idea what those are. I would think that those are all deadly. I'm that person that would think that those are all deadly. Because I don't know. I don't understand things about mushrooms. I have one time, my dears, listen, I'm gonna tell you how bad I am at this shit and like mushroom picking up. My dears, one time my granny, my grandfather, and some family members went to the forest to search for the mushrooms, my dears. I found none and I literally lost my knife. This is how bad I am. I lost my knife and I didn't find any mushrooms. And another time I found the mushrooms only in the process while I was peeing on the mushroom. So I'm so bad at this. So yes, hello. Do not dare pick wild mushrooms. Yeah, if you don't know what those mushrooms are 1000%, you better not pick it up. You better not pick it up if you don't know what this breed of mushrooms, if this is possible to eat them, if they're gonna, if they're gonna be fine to your body. So yes, it's important to know what kind of mushrooms are here. So, did you guys ever go to the forest to pick up mushrooms with your parents or with your family members? David, what question do you have to ask? Extra flavor, the piece on it, yeah. Yes, fruits mainly, but not the. Do you like art? Make art. If you want me to take a look at your art, I'm not going to. If that's the thing where you're leading, not going to click on that shit. I'm not falling for that. Listen, I'm not falling for that. I'm professional. I've been in this business for a very long time. I'm professional. I'm not falling for that shit. Almost everyone I know like picking mushrooms, but not me. Why not? I think it's pretty much interesting activity, honestly. As older I get, as more I understand that picking up mushrooms from the forest is a very nice activity. I mean, you can spend your time with friends picking up mushrooms and then pick up some like bad ones or deadly ones and be like, oopsies. No thanks, I prefer buying them in the store and be safe. Yeah, some people grow mushrooms in their basement, sell to restaurants for big money. Yeah, it's very easy actually to grow mushrooms, my dears. It's really easy. It just gotta be, the place gotta be really wet, and then you gotta have a special not containers but bags, plastic bags, and then you have it, but I suggest any wild, great way to chill in nature, walk around. Yes, that's it. I've never done that, too afraid of poisoning. Understandable. Actually I'm a professional graphic designer. That's cool. Me too. The mushrooms business will plummet, Santa Addy. Oh, there is Addy Santa. Oh, typical. Why is he always taking photos like that? Okay, can you do me a favor? No, I'm not gonna do you a favor, for the love of God. Professional car seller. I had to verify. Poison from peeing on it. No. Time to control humidity and low light. Easy. In the basement, it's very easy, my dears. You can grow yourself a very good. There are even an educational video of how to grow a basement of the mushrooms. It's very simple. Mushroom basement. Did you guys see the rat that learned how to drive? Did you see that? The rat that been driving a car. The rat that was driving the little car. The rat that was driving a little car. There are actually rats that know how to drive. I don't know, successfully trained rats to drive tiny cars. Yeah, there are rats now who are driving the cars. It's very adorable. Not the real one. Not the real one though, the fake one. Why grow mushrooms in your basement when you can have a shrimp farm? A shrimp farm? Wait, what? A shrimp farm? Wait, what? You can have a shrimp farm in your at home? Wait. Wait, making 5K a month breeding shrimp in his apartment. Wait, what am I doing with my life? What am I doing with my life? Look at these mushrooms people are growing. But do mushrooms grow the whole entire year, like 24/7? Do they grow 24/7 or not? Do they grow 24/7? Okay, let me just show you that quickly. Or they have seasons as well. I think they have seasons, but they might at home not. They need to teach them how to cook. Ratatouille. Oh, yes, they do. They do. They do. I should start tomatoes and cucumber or something. Tomatoes or cucumber for sale. Why would you do that? No, I mean, selling mushrooms is something that would be actually interesting because selling something else, I would eat shrimps all my life with that. What? You guys actually like shrimps? Wait, Sake, are you actually liking shrimps? Literally, it's what would you like shrimps? You know, when I go somewhere, for example, in a cafe, in the Chinese restaurant, when they have the, you know, sushi and so on and so on, they have those shrimps, and usually you can see like a small little black thing that the sheet kind of out of the shrimps. It's gross. What's wrong with shrimps? Actually, nothing, but I don't know. That some people are really passionate about this. Look at the people just growing themselves the goddamn mushrooms out here at home, or it's not at home, but it looks like a basement. Just look at those goddamn mushrooms out here. They're just growing out here like monsters. And then you just pick it up. Oh, they already picked it up. Oh my god, look. If they already picked it up, they start growing again. Look how tiny they are. They're regenerating. Wait, are they regenerating? That looks like the Last of Us dungeon. It does. Wait, so it's regenerating. It grows again. Age back can do like 3-4 cycles usually. Have eaten bun. Have you tried tempura prawns? No. Have you? Wait, what's that? A mushroom grows in a Miller Place in New York.
Shiitake? Or do you just go for the regular basement variety of mushrooms?
Wait, those are mushrooms?
Call me the right guy for your fungi for nothing.
Wait, what's that?
Bella? Morel?
Wait, what's that shit? Wait, what? Wait, what? Wait, what? I've never seen a mold like that, actually. I've never seen a mold like that. I've only seen, you know, this, the green one. But yeah, look at the scientists successfully train rats to drive tiny cars. Look at this. Look at this. They control it by, you know, turning on the side. So, do you see they can, like, they drive themselves, those tiny cars. They taught them how to do. When the scientists have nothing to do, my dears, when they have nothing to do, when there is no coronavirus to fight, they just play with the rods. They try to teach the rat how to drive tiny cars. Making money shrimp farming. That's for you guys. That's for you. And you say there are no opportunities to live that life, to make it out. Bro has a plant here too. Wait, I cannot hear anything. Let me just turn up the sound a little bit. That's you in a nutshell. That's just my future ideas. Look at this. I'm gonna be one of those shrimps, actually. Look at this. I'm just gonna be one of those shrimps.
1 month, you think?
Once I start selling them from this tank in 1 month, I have the capability of making thousands of dollars off of just
Thousands of dollars. He's so rich.
one tank. These are the most exotic ones on the market right now. In this tank, I have boas, metallic boas to be particular. It's also worth so much because they're from a really good bloodline. And so that's what I think people
A very good bloodline? Do you care about the bloodline and the shrimps?
need to understand too is you can have two of the same shrimp, but if the shrimp's not from good heritage or good bloodline, it's going to send out all different kinds of babies, and so then you're going to be stuck with a lot of lower to middle grade babies instead of a really high grade line. Like these ones will have way more high grade babies, so then that means you're going to be making more money.
What's the
Oh yeah. Bloodline matters in every species. ONG. Are they called royal shrimps for a reason? Makes sense. I never had royal shrimps actually.
most you've made on one shrimp sale in the last time we've talked?
I sold 2 males for $120
Each?
Yeah, for both of them. Well, 60 bucks each. 60
wow.
bucks each.
Hugo shared with us off camera what you need to get started. He suggested 4 red tiger pinto shrimps to start, which are
Tiger? Shrimps? I never had those. I had just the basic shrimps actually, my dears. Where do you see them the tank maintains? You just have that as a business and you're good. Guys, why didn't you do this?
How
Why
much
didn't you
time
start
would you
it?
say you spend every week like maintaining your tanks? Because this seems like a pretty big operation here. You got 9 tanks going on.
I've set up auto waterers using RO piping, and you can see them kind of like wired through, and then I have them all to all the tanks.
2-4 hours per week he spent on that? Wait, 4 hours he spent on that? That's the type of passive income you're looking for. He actually spent 4 hours on that thing per week. And
Cool.
So what I do is I just set up a little pump with the water already ready.
Yeah.
And then I'll actually I
add
have to
investments.
do,
Yeah, but still. You can get away off the investment that easily, and you still it's super nice. It seems nice. It's like, you know, all the time when you're looking at some a type of different business, and you're like, yes, that is amazing business. It doesn't have the underground rocks, but still, it might have some.
water change right now or pretty soon, so we can do that
Oh
together.
shoot, okay.
Yeah,
Can I
have
do
you-
that?
Yeah, I can have you help me do
nice.
that.
I'm gonna change some.
Yeah, we're gonna change some water. Let's go. I would make him to change all the waters out here. Actually, he would be the guest. I'd be like, just for experience, you can change all the water and clean all the tanks out here. Just for experience, to understand how it is. I don't know if all kinds of shrimps are eatable. I don't know either. So, you know, shredded strawberry. Well, you know, I'm telling you, this business actually seems pretty nice, but you gotta understand something and not be scared. I'm one of those people who would be scared to buy all those tanks and start all that business and sell the shrimps, because first of all, I don't speak Portuguese, so I don't know how would I sell that to the Portuguese
Well, so what I'll have you do
companies.
is just I'm putting it in the water now. So I'll have you suck on it, and then once the water starts coming to like here.
Eh.
Okay, 3, go. All right.
Oh shit!
You almost got it in your mouth.
My mouth, dude.
So now I'll
Thank you. You saved me.
I did. I got you. So then I just put
He's
it
a
in there.
lifesaver too.
Oh, thank you for the advertisement. I appreciate that, Giorgio Armani.
Giorgio Armani.
Oh yeah. You guys are watching the advertisement now. Sorry, I don't have the ad block out here on this.
That way.
And to be clear, people aren't eating this shrimp, right? This is decorative shrimp for your
People
aquarium.
are not eating these shrimp.
Okay. Okay.
These are fully ornamental. They're collectors, and the reason they get to be so expensive is purely the rarity of it and how hard it is to actually breed it and keep them going. So, you know, it does take some skill, some patience, and...
Wait a second. So they're not eating them. Wait, so they're not eating them. Oh, what does his girlfriend think? Oh, collectible shrimps. Bros actually collect shrimps. Wait, what? Wait, what?
So I'm here with Paige. You are Hugo's girlfriend,
I am, hopefully, right?
and you're the supportive
Oh.
girlfriend behind his shrimp selling business. What do you think of all this?
I think it's shrimptastic. It's really cool. I think it's definitely a unique hobby to pick up. And it's really just nice to see how much he's grown. I mean,
Hobby. Get so many money.
like he said, we started out with these little red ones that we found
Yeah.
from just like a Petco. And now we're expanding and buying shrimp from China. So, I mean, it's a huge and like awesome, cool thing to be a part of.
What was your reaction when he came home with like 6 tanks?
I was really worried. As you can see, there's not very many space, and especially having to redo our entire kitchen to make space for our fish tanks. It's more like an aquarium at this point.
What a sweet life that is, actually. Good morning, most professional streamer. Good morning. She loves his shrimp. Oh, my sister's having a baby. Oh, that's adorable. Would you like to gift your sister shrimp? Hopefully, right? Bro, what does she mean by that? They might
Please
have
tell
some
me,
inside.
how much investment did you initially have to put in to get your shrimp business kind of going?
Oh, those are biceps.
Okay, so, well, I mean, my first was really small, really small. But then once I started growing the needing more tanks, you pretty much need 3 tanks per species you want to breed, so you can grade
Okay.
them out and cull them and stuff like that. Keep a middle grade, a high grade, and a cold tank. I spent a couple thousand for sure, because
Day one, you might get one.
A couple thousand, and now he gets 5,000. Bro, what are we doing actually? Guys, this is insane. What are we doing actually? Bro, he takes care of his fish tanks 4 hours a week and gets 5 grand a month. That's insane. Might as well just start an OnlyFans now. There's no need for the OnlyFans if you have that business.
out and breeding.
A couple of thousand, so you can do it, Oksana. Yeah, I kind of can, but
When
still, I
setting
don't
up
want
your
to.
first 5 or 10 gallon tank, there are
That looks really ugly, honestly. The tank, it looks really like untouched, and like people would not cleaning inside of that tank. I don't know if the shrimps care if they're being cleaned or not. I don't think they do. Pay me $30 an hour and I'll do that for you. Hey, pay me $30 an hour and I'll do anything. What do you mean? What do you mean? OnlyFans, but with shrimps.
Few upfront costs before you can start breeding shrimp. First, you'll need the tank itself, which will cost around $50. Second, you'll need 1 or 2 sponge filtration systems costing around $20 each. This is essential for controlling the pH of the distilled water in your tank. You'll also need an air pump, which costs $40. Next, you'll need PVC water tubing to easily put fresh water in your tank, but that is optional. Then you'll need substrate or the tiny rocks at the bottom to help keep the tank clean and your shrimp happy. Lastly, you'll need liquid bacteria, fish food, and moss, which totals about $30 for all of it combined. So the total cost of setting up your new tank will be around $170 to $200.
That's super, guys. Just make yourself a goddamn business, my dears. Really, why are you sitting, guys? Why are you sitting on your asses? Just set up the shrimp business. Just get the shrimp business and you're fine. Their only business consists of casting and paying them for something. Yeah, that's the point of everything. I don't have shrimps, but they do have shrimps out here. We just look at the shrimps right here, and you guys can start yourself a business. You've been thinking about for years, like, what should I do? What my own small thing to start, or like big thing to start? This is your start, my this shrimp business. If something is not gonna work out with this business, don't blame me though. So don't blame me. If we all leave to rise shrimps, you won't have any viewers. Okay, guys, you wait until I finish the stream, and then you can go and do your shrimp business. Okay? The end result, collecting them, doesn't make sense, but who am I to judge if he makes 10k a month from it? I think he makes 5k a month. No, I'm not sure though. We all choose the wrong path in life. Yeah, you're looking at somebody, somebody selling their fit photos and get thousands. Then you're seeing somebody who is here with a shovel digging up the caves out here, working 24/7, having double shift and get 1,000. And you're like, I went on a very, very nasty path. Instead, I could just sell feet. Makes you think, my dears. Makes you think. After knowing all this and much more, we gotta start the shrimp business all together, my dears. You pay for that, I get the income. Watching your streamer setup video on YouTube from years ago. It's been a while. I'm sure my girlfriend won't leave me after I start my shrimp business. She might. That's not the man that I've been dreaming about. Not the shrimp businessman. So, why did you, I do not mean to be rude or anything. Why did you leave Russia? Because I wanted to have a European passport. I plan to stream for fun so I can spend time with friends, strangers, and make new friends and have a cool community space for people. You should try that out. Take care of shrimps in the morning, OnlyFans in the afternoon, Coxie streams in the evening. I can do it. You can do it if you want to be rich. You can't just become rich out of nowhere. You gotta work for that hard. Just sell your feet. I mean, they are beautiful. If you take care of your man feet, I'm sure there's somebody you will get the audience. Are there some gay OnlyFans models that are very popular? Like, gay OnlyFans, who? Who is there? Is there any gay OnlyFans? Gay OnlyFans, porn homosexual videos. Wait a second. wait a minute. That's not what I was looking for. Wait a second. Wait a minute. I was. Wait a second. Wait, I need to remove that tab for good. No, I'm not sure what No, it's crazy. Okay, whatever. Some girl actually did tag me some food pictures. Yeah, you can't. I mean, what stops you from doing that? There is nothing that should stop you actually from doing this. If you want to sell your feet, just sell your feet and get a lot of money, and then tell those haters like, okay, where are you and where I am. Okay. So with selling feet, now I can afford my university. And what can you afford with nothing? Makes you think, man, dears. You are losing your time. Listen, we already through this stream we talked about many different types of earn money: shrimp business, mushroom business, and OnlyFans and feed photos. Man, dears. Oh my God, you have so many opportunities. Why you're not taking it? People are just throwing the opportunities at you. You gotta catch it with your mouth, with your teeth. So, thanks for answering my question. You're welcome. The game market is huge, TBH. Is it? Is it? I was trying to ride. I'm planning to get a truck training February, but but it will require security to protect my rights. What is the truck training? What if I sell your feet? I bet they will go for a lot in the black market. My feet? You mean like my real feet, the one that are made out of blood and the skin? You're talking about my real feet? Or what? It's really the buyers which are the clients and support the business and are the source of the business income. It wouldn't provide the protection for the business. Any toes without nail lovers? Call me. You have toes without nails? It's absolutely disgusting. Yeah, I'll cut them off. My feet. You might get a lot of money if you cut off my feet, but for some type of like collectors, you know. But still. Imagine all the time you stroked it without profiting. Yes, my dears. Imagine the time you wasted. Imagine the time you wasted, the opportunities, the money. You would be already the king prawn or whatever that is. The royal prawn, you would be already yourself with a lot of money. My dears, you're losing the opportunities. You're losing the opportunities. You're losing the business opportunities. You know. If you have good income, you can invest in business. Oh well, if you don't have an income, what is it? There are now the tendention. There's a movement now of the Zoomers that don't want to work and don't want to study. They don't want an education and they don't want to work. And they called somehow, and it's like a big problem because they get a lot of like mental illness and they can't find a job because they are super worried about the job and they don't get the job because they're too worried about the job. So it's crazy, but it is true. Insane. And my dears, yes, my dears, yes, very beautiful in Russian accent. Oh, thank you. Imagine having a stream was fun. Bye bye, Cleans. Thank you for coming. See you later, alligator. Almost everyone is worried about having a job. Yeah, everyone. Nobody. Not a lot of people, but a lot of people, yes. But some people, they actually are stable. They're like, oh, I'll work at this place and I will work at this place till I die. And they know that they're gonna get the income that they can be sure about. But there are, yes, indeed, people who, for example, don't know what's gonna happen tomorrow and worries about what's gonna happen tomorrow. Then these are, I think, the most annoying worries that we all have. What's gonna happen tomorrow? Where am I gonna be tomorrow? Not tomorrow, but I mean in general, like what if something happens and I don't have the income tomorrow? This thoughts drives me crazy. Medina, my dear, counter do. It's actually good for 50 to 130. Oh my! Speaking about the business, I have a friend who bought a house in the credits, like in a loan. So that friend took a loan and bought the house, and now he's repairing that. This house is in a small town, so it's not a big town, it's a small town. It's not a lot of tourist side here, and in general not really a lot of people, but still, you know, there are somebody, but not super a lot, you know, not like a megapolis or something, not like a super big city. And he's quite young, and he wants to rent it, to give it to rent, and I'm thinking and I'm trying to calculate it in my head. So he has a loan, and he's not going to get more than a specific amount of money for this apartment, right? For this house. And he's going to actually spend decades and pay up for that house. He's going to spend decades. Even if somebody's going to rent it, he's anyway going to spend decades to actually cover up the loan. Because people, like, you don't pay more than 400, 600 or 300, from 300 to 600 for the house if it's not somewhere near the Porto or, for example, Lisbon or the big cities. And it's not the big city, so I was thinking about that, and I was just making the simple mathematics myself, and I'm like, wait a minute, that doesn't make sense. You're gonna pay for... He's thinking 20 years ahead. But that's for real. I mean, without joke, that's for real. You're just gonna pay for years, for decades. It's crazy. There are so many people who are like absolutely covered with loans. They have like a lot of different loans there, and there, and like it's all inside the credits. You know, you're just living your life. borrowing money from one place and giving it away to another place where you borrowed the money. That's insane. Yes, but if the rent is more than a loan, he's profiting each month. I don't know how much he pays actually for. I think it's like maybe 126 euro he pays for the month actually. I'm not 100% sure. I will need to ask, by the way, because I'm actually curious of how much money he pays per month. I need to ask. I'll need to ask. Taking notes. The US is getting free. Not enough and too much is good. It takes a good balance. And where is it? The house. I don't know the town. I have no idea. Like, I mean, whenever they tell me like Portuguese towns that are really small, I'm like, it just comes in one ear and comes out from another one. I don't memorize that. So you would just take loan payments versus rent income and see if it's worth it. Still, it just feels like all this. Like, imagine if you already have that house and you sell that house, alright? Or you rent that house and you have money out of nowhere. Like, for example, your dead grandma gave it to you. How lucky those people are. They don't appreciate their grandmas that they give their apartment. They don't appreciate that. There are so many people that have houses and they don't appreciate that fact that they don't need to work their ass off these houses. They don't appreciate that fact. They don't appreciate it. They're just like, they don't care about that. They don't care. Hello, Rare. My favorite dessert is New York. What is New York? What is New York dessert? Tanya, I'm originally from Russia, but I live in Portugal. Where are you from? What a wonderful name you have. I think I know where you're from, but I might guess that wrong. That passive income must feel great. We built a house for $15,000 with a carpenter, and it was worth over $50,000. Yeah, it's like the situation with the German house. There's my friend Tom wanted to buy a house, but the bank bought that faster and put that for 500,000 more. It's hilarious, guys. It's like, you know, online you can see how the banks are just fucking the whole entire population. They just fucked up completely. Literally Tom was about to buy a house, but the bank did that faster. The bank bought the house and put that 500,000 more and selling that for 500,000 more. Wait a second, this is how they do it. This is how they do it. Hello everyone, hello Keio, how are you today? Hello. I think they appreciate the house, but they need to earn like everyone else. Survival instinct. Are your legs cold? Yes, I have them. Yeah, they're very cold actually. It is freezing again, as always in winter time. There are high-tech, easy up tiny houses for 15 to 20,000 sold Amazon. I heard that. To buy a house worth 50,000 on 100,000 land is not the best solution at all times. It's not. If someone will ever ask me what scam means, I'll tell the story. That's an actual scam. This is legal scam. They just bump up the prices crazy. I wish I had relatives that died and just left me set for the life. You know, me too. I wish I could have some relatives in Portugal, for example, that would just, maybe if we are talking about that, maybe not in Portugal. I don't know. I didn't travel like in many places to tell you where I like the most, because I might, but might not. But I might where would I want to have a house? If you would right now, okay, I'm gonna ask you, and depends what you're gonna answer, I'm gonna decide. Where would you, for example, imagine magically you would win a house in the lottery, magically? Where would you want that house to be? Where? I would like to know your opinion. Oh, Jesse. We're okay, I'll come one day. Wait. Hawaii, somewhere when it's expensive, but it can actually sail in. Hollywood. Hollywood. Far away from any human being. I understand you so well. I understand you so well. I don't like those fancy callings of, like, you know, social anxiety. I don't like these fancy callings. I'm just saying that I just really don't really like to be, you know, in a lot of in a group of people. I'm not a team player. I'm a fucking introvert. I'm gonna just let me stay at home and I'm settled. Just give me a home computer and I'm good to go. Hello, Capster. How's your day going? Hello. Hello. But James, I absolutely understand you. You can live in Norway. They have the same mindset as yours. I always wanted to build a house with passenger jet body. Why? Why? What is easier? Wait, I think that depends for who, but for, I think, women, that's more or less squats. Give me that lonely Greenland house away from the society. Oh, yes, I don't want the house, I want the money. Oh, might have to go to Norway. Yeah, Norway, they have this mindset of really being inside the houses, being like really introverts. They don't really to communicate with each other much, and I completely understand them. I also can't really a lot communicate with people, you know. I think not gonna give myself any diagnoses, but definitely can tell that I'm not really like fantastic with the communicating with. I mean I can communicate, I can, but I have difficulties anyway. So yes. Chip just decided to design fun. Well, I would like to, as I said before, I would like to build a house, for example, not for myself, but for somebody, with people who know how to build houses, to learn how to do this from the start to the end, you know, to see how it's done from the start to the end. I would like to see it. I would like to know different ways of how to, for example, put the tiles on the floor, or put the wooden floor or something like this, just to have an experience, you know. At which university did you study at? Urfu? No. No. I love your music. Oh, thank you. Oh well. Thank you. When somebody says that I love your music, I'm like, okay. Beard back potatoes are boiling for the upcoming pasta and potato dinner. Pasta and potato dinner. At what time do you start making dinner? Usually at like 5, as soon as you come back home. Let me just tell you something. You come back home from work and you get to the kitchen to cook dinner, and then you cook dinner for hours and eat and sleep. Your whole day like that. That's it, the end of the day, and you gotta sleep. Or like you have the dinner, and then you might just come back home, like you had a dinner outside. For example, after work, you had a dinner outside. You eat, then you go back home and do the same things and go to sleep. It's insane. I know a construction company can come work as for experience. Add for experience. Wait, for real? Because I don't understand why people don't do that. Like, why people don't do this. Like, you can't just go somewhere just for experience, for example, and work there just to learn how to do things. Why don't people just do this? Because you will have more workers out here in your field, and people will just come over and learn how to do things with you, to like maybe even stay work with you or not. So what do you do for a living? A lot of different things, actually. A lot of different things. More the digital art for sale on the store, digital design, but not now. Well, I did freelance before, but not now, actually. Right now I don't really do much. So yes. Whereabouts are you from? I haven't heard the accent before. I'm originally from Russia, but I moved in Portugal, and I live in Portugal now. Portugal. I'm going to actually make today some nasty cookies out of polymer clay. They're gonna be nasty, not because they're gonna be disgusting and bad looking. It's because they're going to be very naughty. Let me just send it here. It's going to be naughty cookies. Naughty cookies for the Christmas tree ornament. Where's Portugal, guys? It's a great question, but where's Portugal? Let's check your geography skills. Oh, cool. So like a mixed accent, maybe that's why. Yeah, just mixed one. The combination of a lot of different ones. Okay, I'll be right back in a second, okay? You stay here. I'm gonna bring one little thing that I forgot to bring before. Be right back. Wait, I need to go here, and then put you there, and then...
It does work, but how am I supposed to hold the carpet? I mean, hold!
Yes, a clear bag.
No way. No.
Oh my god.
He's season.
Wow. Oh my god.
She's just playing with something. It's okay. She could just jump away. Mia! What the hell?
It doesn't want to turn on at all. Hi.
Imagine that. How's it going? Do you follow me here?
Wait, what room are you slimming in? I'm sorry. It's so scary. It's actually kind of nothing, but at the same time, it's so scary. it's so scary. So I have to put my arm like that. Ah, that was so easy. That was actually so easy. Look at me. Did you see that? Damn, that was simple. I thought that would be a bit more tricky. But no.
I don't understand why this butterfly just come to me. Maybe I will close the door and this. Oh yeah, butterfly, go away, go away, go away, go away, go away, in another place. With my chair.
Hello? Is Portugal basically Italy? Well, not really, but, I mean, who would ever know? Who would ever know? I wouldn't say that Portugal is Italy. I don't know. Maybe, but maybe not. Let's say. Well, they both are more or less the same mood. Welcome back. Thank you. I feel very welcome. Hey, don't confuse poop with Nutella. Okay, so what is poop and what is Nutella? Wait, what is poop and what is Nutella? Afraid to ask. Can you play a song? No, I don't play requests. Sorry. So we're gonna right now do a naughty gingerbread cookies. Okay. So we're gonna do naughty gingerbread cookies. We're gonna make it together, and I hope it's gonna look good. I actually forgot the black one, but it's okay. We're gonna use for now just this. I think that I'm gonna make just for now a few, maybe like two of these gingerbreads. The gingerbread men's. They're gonna have things, aren't they? Yes. I'm gonna make naughty gingerbread cookies. It's supposed to be fun. In my head, it is fun. In my head. I forgot the main ingredient, literally the main clay. Be right back in a sec. Underneath your Christmas tree. Can you make the gingerbread mans with a... What is this for me? I'm going to. It's going to be pretty fun here. So, yes. Set game 18 plus art. Yes, it's going to be 18 plus art, my dear. It's like for real. I'm not joking. Okay, let's start with the basics. It's going to be pretty simple. We just need to make two. We're just going to make two. You have to make one with a mankini. Yes, it's going to be very naughty one. Very naughty one. But change the category for real. Okay, let me just do the quick set game. Change. It's going to be art, the category. And then the same thing on kick. Where's my absolutely loved kick? Art. Save. Here it is, here it is. A naughty one, a very naughty one. A very naughty one. But I don't know if you will like that, but I hope you will, because that's going to be funny. It's going to be funny, really. Hilarious, hilarious. First, I'm going to just make the gingerbread woman. How about you make a gingerbread woman with big boobs? Well, I was about to make it. I was about to make it with a huge tit. So just stay tuned to see all that happening. Stay tuned with me and see how I'm gonna make the gingerbread man that looks very naughty. I actually thought about doing this decoration because it's unique, you know, unique. People buy a lot of different things for their Christmas trees. Did you decorate your Christmas trees already? Did you decorate your Christmas trees already? Or not yet? Big boobas, big ass. She will make everything to make the man of her Chad happy. Well, it's crazy, guys, because each time when I go, for example, when I watch the video, and in this video there is an OnlyFans girl, and a lot of men in the comments say, ew, OnlyFans girl, you're lame, you're disgusting. But then, who is following then those girls? Who is paying to those girls then? If they are disgusting. Wait a second. So each time when I see those comments, I'm like, okay, who pays then? Who are those men who pays? Who are them? You mean? We're here to witness it. You're going to see and witness with your own eyes the beauty of a gingerbread woman. Okay, this is going to be the back of the gingerbread, so we are not looking at it. And I'm gonna make the second one. Today I'm gonna make just two, because it's going to be a man and the woman at the same time. But I need a bit more clay to make it. Did you decorate your Christmas tree already? Did you? Like an old African art statues. I really do like art statues. I went to the Mexican restaurant a few times, and in the Mexican restaurant they had very cool caps. You know, they had very cool caps, and it looked like monsters on top of each other. So there are a large majority of men that pay strangers on the internet that don't have a girlfriend. Yes. I think that AI is gonna change that. They're just gonna have an AI to talk to them. Yep, everything's set. Yes, okay. Okay, this is the first one that we've made, the little gingerbread man. It looks very adorable, isn't it? It looks really adorable, but I gotta be super careful of how I cut it, because I should be gentle with this. Okay, I like that. This is going to be a gingerbread, probably woman. Gingerbread woman. This is the back of it, and you're gonna see from the beginning to the end of the Christmas decorations that how I make the Christmas decorations. It's going to be here the woman, and here it's going to be the man. Adorable, yes, but I'm waiting for the details. It's the bag. The bag is not going to have any details. Instead of it's just going to have my coccyx sign on it, but that's pretty much it. Especially younger man. That guy, tell me something about yourself. How old are you? Adorable for now. Hunter, it's just going to be funny, I think. It's not going to be like naughty. It doesn't have anything like crazy on it. Yo, finally content, let's go. Yes, I'm finally making the cookies out here. I'm gonna make some naughty cookies. You gotta keep your man in the panties. You gotta keep your hands on the table, actually. So, gotta keep this up there. Alright, so let me just make that a bit more thin. Can you give them gingerbread ass? No, because it's gotta be thin on the back. Because if it's not thin on the back, when I'm gonna bake it, it's going to become thin. So you're 29. It's a good age. It's a good age. What did you understand at the 29 years old? Like what? Something that you understand at 29 only. Oh shit. Oh shit. The body shape looked like a glass. Which glass? The body shape of the gingerbread man? I know that the camera is shaking, my dears, but it's because I'm touching the table really hard to squeeze the clay out of it. Bro, it's impossible to make naughty cookies. Please watch till the end. I'm promising to you that I'm gonna make the naughtiest fucking cookies that exist on this planet. Well, not maybe the naughtiest, but it's going to be very naughty indeed. It's going to be very sexy. You're gonna look at this and be like, oh my god, do I have to eat it or fuck it? You're gonna be a bit confused. I can promise you that. I never had this sort of problem, but I've known people that the certified basement. Oh. Oh. Oh, that's nice. I also know this type of people. I think everybody knows this type of people. Not stabilizer on the top camera. Shame. Oh, it doesn't have. None of my cameras have stabilizer. I think stabilizer is only in the action cameras. Not on this one's. Okay, so we did the back of it. So now let's or maybe it's going to be the front because it's very, very beautiful. Okay, then it's going to be the front. I'm going to turn it over. Like this. So this is going to be the back. And I need to put it on... Wait. My apologies. But working with clay is a bit complicated because it can get stuck and then you're like, oh no. It got stuck. But I better put it on these. Okay, so this is, we're working on the back right now. What are you making? I'm making very naughty gingerbread man. Very naughty one. Very naughty. Like very naughty. Yes, in the area we can see an external shape. But on the board it looks like a reflection. Oh. Oh, well. So that makes the... so I use the sandpaper to make to give the texture of the gingerbread cookies. To give it a little bit of a texture, as you can see. When I do this for a very long time, my fingers get really numb. When I click on this for a very long time to make the texture, my fingers really get super numb. I thought it was some other kind of material. It's polymer clay. It's polymer clay. This is the material I use. Right here. The polymer clay. Right there. Okay, so now I'm gonna add a bit of the different random dots as well here to make it more texture-like. To be like more random where the texture goes to. Okay, this is the back, and now I'm gonna put my print on it. It says Cowsick. Let me just put it here and there. Says Kausik. And then another one. Okay, says Kausik too. Done. Let's paint it. And we go to the front part, which is the most interesting one. So Oksana, is that batch of clay good clay or expired clay? This is very good clay. Very good clay, not expired. Not this time. Not again. No, this time it's not expired. So I feel this is going very fast. That's not. Now it's the hardest part is to paint it. But we're just doing it so we don't have to do this in the future. Better do this now than do this in the future. Do you have any things that you would like to say that you could use this sentence for? Like you can do it now, so you wait, never mind, forget. I was about to ask something smart, but it's me. No, you can't eat the clay. Tolga, you can't eat the clay. This is polymer clay. It's more or less same as plastic, for example. Just as eating plastic. It's not for eating. I am 23 years old. Rank of Gingerbread Man and PvP. Yep, my last motto is do it tomorrow what you can do today. Do it tomorrow what you can do today. Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes I get really upset with how the life goes. In the way of like how meaningless and stupid it is at some places of the things that you do. Like how much time you just waste on something that you shouldn't. Like for example, driving, right? You just waste that time all the time. It just feels like you're wasting it, even though that you're not really wasting it. So, but still. Gingerbread coloring, I never noticed. Oh yeah, but that's not, it's not like how people do with the real gingerbread. But the real gingerbread, they don't do this. The real gingerbread, you bake it and it gets darker. Like you waste time driving every day to Porto. Yes, absolutely. That's something that drives me actually crazy. It's something that makes me really upset. Wait, as you can see, I almost ran out of the color right here, so I need to make another one. So let's go. I'm professional maker. I'm gonna show you, by the way, the good one, the good gingerbread. It's not here. Not whatever. In Portugal or Spain? In Italy. He's from Italy. He lives in Italy. Okay, which color is more like a gingerbread? Let me see. I think it's a little too dark. I think it's a little too dark, but I'm gonna add a bit of the white color in here, and it's going to be fine. This is the way how I color my my clay. So you guys didn't answer. Oh no! Did you decorate the Christmas tree already or not? Did you decorate the Christmas tree already or not? But you know what, I was curious. When you're rich, does somebody else decorate the Christmas tree for you, or you still do this, or somebody else does that for you? No, my house is still a disaster. No, not yet. Why not yet? It's already 11th of December. When are you gonna decorate that? What's the point of like, explain to me, what's the point of decorating the tree like very close to the 24th when you already will need to take it off soon? Like, what's the point of it? Isn't it losing its all like magicness? I don't know. Or you're just being lazy. If you're just being lazy, it's understandable. I told you, but you read the message too late and I didn't think I was answering to your question. Oh, really? So what was the answer? Could you please say that again? I'm curious if those who live there alone, do they ever... But yes, the tree's on. Good. Maybe you will get the decoration, the Christmas tree ornament that I sent to you for the Christmas gift. I hope you're gonna get that, you know, for the next year at least. I think that Italians right now, they are having the days off, more likely. The postal service in Italy actually works only 2 hours a week, or two days a week, or not. But if you say that Amazon delivers things quickly, then I think that it's fine. Let me just add a bit of the orange in here too. I'm really bad with color mixing actually. It's more so a thing you have females do for you. Yeah, you guys, I think that usually when you're just a boy and you're living alone, you're not gonna decorate a fucking tree. I know a guy who does decorate the tree though, but he bought that really recently. So not recently, like last year he bought that Christmas tree, and before he didn't have that. He didn't decorate the Christmas tree, but now he started to do that. But before he didn't, because what for? Like, tell me the reason. Why would he decorate the Christmas tree? For himself, he leaves it alone. The board really works all the time. So, now that's just the joke of a comedian. Ah, so they do work. Okay, so they do work for a long time. I see. My Christmas tree is still in a closet. You're like you guys are like this Grinch, you know, stealing the Christmas away. Not decorating, but once I get Coxie ornament, I'll set up the tree and decorate it just to respect Oksana. Oh, thank you. That's the respect that I appreciate. That's the respect that I want, my dears. It's like Wacky. Wacky bought the keyboard when he wanted to buy a keycap for me. He just bought a keyboard, the mechanical keyboard, so the keycap will fit. Can you guys understand the loyalty? Sunday is all about sofa and football in Italy. Sofa and football in Italy for Sunday. Oh. I like Italy. Italy is kind of cozy. A place to retire. A place to really retire. Waiting for my nephew to decorate it. Really, kids and females like to decorate Christmas tree, like to have these vibes. What do you think, guys, is the best time spending with your, for example, loved one? What's the best time spending for you? TV series watching? Or walking in the park? Or do what? Or cycling somewhere? What's your favorite time spending with the loved one? If you have ever spent time with a loved one. What was your favorite thing to do? Walking in the car? There are actually people that I mean, I don't understand. Do you guys, maybe you are those type of people? There are actually people who goes out just to drive in the car. They don't have a specific reason. They just want to drive in the car. They just want to sit and drive in the car. Just they don't need to go somewhere, but just drive in the car. They're alone. I understand why they have like a woman on the seat. They're showing the car to the women and they ride together with the women. But when they're just alone driving in the car, I think it's such a boy thing. Have you ever done that? My girl has to love gaming, so you're gonna spend the whole time gaming with your girl, right? Having a barbecue party with my loved ones, yes, but it's more or less just like a barbecue party thing. I think it's not like very everyday thing. It's not like very often thing how you spend the time. So not all, but a good amount for sure. Alright, I see the gamer. Carla just wants to bit her in the Fall Guys. Carla wants to show the dominance in the Fall Guys to his girlfriend. I would not, well, kind of, I don't say that I am happy for this girl, but still good luck to her anyway. It's like walking, it helps you think, to drive in the car. So you do drive in the car just to drive in the car. You know, each time when I drive in the car, I'm thinking, well, the car needs fuel. You need to fill it up all the time. So I don't usually drive somewhere when I don't want to stay at home. I just go somewhere in the place. But I think that yes, driving the car is very more or less therapeutic, especially if you don't drive in the town, in the big city. If you don't drive in the big city, then it's very therapeutic. The stimulation of new environment. Driving for some reason when people are driving, when they gotta be super focused and concentrated, they're not focused and concentrated. They understand, they see things happening, they understand stuff, but you are in your own thoughts. You're just driving and thinking about crazy things in your mind. You're just fully in your head, but still you're driving. Somehow you managed to drive, you managed to make it through. I need another part of by the way, make another shoe decoration. Guys, I made another shoe decoration. Let me show you in a second. I need this foil to flip them over. So the back of them is ready. Now let's start with the funniest part. Funniest part is going to be the front. Gotta put that here, and this one little man here too. This is how I make my cookies For the whole day, I was making the cookies non-stop. Just non-stop. Alright. As a side note, I have literally no interest in the hobbies of my spouse. The moment we all waited for. Now where the sex will come in. Now where it will... Who would you like me to do first? A woman or a man? Would you like me to do first a woman or a man as a cookie? A woman. Okay, I'm gonna make a man. That was a trick question. If you're answering women, I'm making a man. If you're answering man, I'm making a woman. I'm making a man, guys. The man. Hey! You can't play with my own rules. You can't do this. No, hey. You can't do this. No. You cannot play with my own rules. Understood? You cannot. Understood? Okay, let me just... we gotta paint it again on the front side. The usual coxig. Okay, so we gotta paint it again. What's the thing you do is very therapeutic for you? What is that thing that's really therapeutic for you? I hope I'll have enough of the paint, because you see that I'm almost running out of it. Okay. Oh my god, there's no paint left. Are you going to give him a... Yes, I am. I'm going to get a real huge penis. And the baby is gonna have a huge personality. That other personality that people appreciate seeing the baby. The only appreciated personality. Music. You don't see the music. The music is organizing my computer. Oh, you find computer organization therapeutic? I find it so annoying. But okay. Okay, it's fine that it has this hole in the middle. It's okay, don't worry. No worries. Oh my god, I'm stupid. I'm stupid. Oh my god, I'm stupid. Oh my god, I'm stupid for real. Oh, I forgot to add the boobas. Illustrating is my at-home therapy. I like that. What happened? I forgot to attach boobas. I should have attached boobas first before painting it. So first I should have attached the boobas and then painted it. But I didn't. And to recognize my disaster of downloads folder. Okay, those are big enough. Oh, those are a giant. Wait, those are a giant. I mean, I want to make big boobas, but not that big, actually. It's not that big. It's not like illegally big. There was a woman on the internet, and she had big tits because she had a disease. She had the disease that her teeth never stopped growing, and then she cut them. She cut the teeth or the teeth, and that's it. Once and for all, the teeth are gone. But it's actually better because it was a little weird when she had those teeth. Actually, it was a bit weird. So the smaller, the better. For some people like the smaller teeth, with the small personalities, the one that you can hold. Yes, understandable. Okay, good. On here I don't need to connect them, but on this side I do. There's no more space for the other tit. Don't worry, we've got this. Don't worry, we've got this. Don't worry. No need to worry, it's okay. I know what I'm doing. I have been in this tit business for a very long time. So now I need to make it look like it's gonna be there for a good amount of time. Okay, and the other side. The problem is that I painted it first, that you can like see really big, like you can easily see where the connection of the boob is. But I'll try to fix it. I'll try to somehow fix it and make it less visible. Make them look real, please. Bunching without implants. Listen. Listen. If it comes to boobs, trust me. You just gotta trust me. I don't know a lot about them. I just have seen mine, and mine are not really a good example of a good tit, but still. Actually, mine are example of a good tit. Okay, I need to paint it here on this side. Trust the process. That's what I call trust the process. Well, those are balloons. Okay, now I need to use a bit of my texture pan. Alright. Okay, Cox, what are you doing? I'm making a sexy gingerbread cookies. So, if there is no proportional, it's more realistic. Yeah, it's okay now. Carla reveal what doesn't exist. Really? Itachi now boobs to have an idea of how to make clay ones. No, actually no, that's not true. Well, I'm gonna keep it here for now. I don't need it for now. I'm thinking about like what kind of panties I'm gonna add to this man. Wait. To the women. So here is my clay. And I'm thinking if it's gonna be just that, or is it going to be a... it's a good question, by the way. Let's see. Okay, let's just... I'll need to make a clay color like this, and the clay color... and that's it. Just I need more red. See? Hi, Francie. How are you today? Hello there. Hi. Are you with Crazy? I'm right now making a naughty gingerbread man and woman. I made a point. Wait, what was the point? No, I'm not. Oh, you're alone. Oh, I see. I am making very naughty gingerbread man and woman. It's going to be gingerbread snowman and gingerbread woman. Oh, I'm so excited. She said lesbian. Ah, go to jail for that. Imagine just for saying lesbian, you would go to jail. Maybe it depends on what context, but you might go to jail if you would say that a lesbian is okay. I think in Russia, you might go to jail for good. For good in my... Nah, I'm not... It's like LGBTQ propaganda, so yeah. In fact, there are a lot of time where I'm not with him. That's usually when I join your stream. Okay. Oh, I see, I see. How was the day yesterday? Was that romantic? Can you tell us how you spent together the birthday, so we can just look at y'all and drool of how happy you are. How happy you are. Now it's going to be really disgusting feeling on my fingers. So I would rather have a... I don't have. Okay, it's fine. It's okay. It's okay that I have. Let me just have it here. You might fall out of building, you think? We know how to spend 10 minutes of the evening. Yes, tell us what happened before this 10 minutes and then after. It's really nice. I'm so glad that I already said to Crazy met all his friends during the day while I was in uni, and we spent the evening and had dinner with his mom. Oh. Did you eat schnitzel? What do you German guys eat usually for dinner? Like there was one time when Crazy's mom gave us just the hot dogs for dinner. I'm like, what kind of dinner is that? But I said nothing. I was just eating it. I'm like, well, I guess I'm just gonna accept my fate. I'm eating just hot dogs for dinner. What kind of dinner is that? But I guess. But crazy say that they often have their light dinner. So I was like, okay, I just don't understand things. We know how they. Oh wait, I read this. Yeah, I read everything. You guys don't write anything in chat at all. Just chilling, relaxing with me, watching the clay art. These are gonna be very funny ones. These are gonna be very, very funny ones. I cook a lot. Yeah, his mom likes fast food for dinner. Yes. Well, we were just watching the video with the Japanese. Japanese really like KFC for the Christmas dinner. They have that as a tradition now that all Japanese people eat KFC. What part are you making now? So right now I'm making. I need to make the frosting that I'm gonna add on top of it. I'm gonna make frosting now, but for that I need to make the clay very soft, and for that I need to mix it up like this for quite some time. It's that hard to make the clay bits soft. Actually, half of their cooking is throwing packages food in the pot. It's American cooking style. What do you mean? This is exactly American cooking style. When you throw just packages from the fridge into the, I don't know, air fryer, and then you eat that. What? This is such American style. What do you mean it's German style? No, it's so American. If you watch the videos of American cooking something for their kids, you know, like in the normal families, in the usual families, you're like, wait, what? You eat that? Not German, Japanese. Okay then. Okay then. I need to clean up my fingers. They're so dirty. Can you give the women a dick? No, what? I'm not gonna give the women a dick. Who am I supporting then? I'm not. I'm not. Wait, I need this thing. So now I gotta mix it up and make that more liquidish. But also, can you go one day without failing to understand that America is a huge country? Okay, Hunter, you vegan. I shouldn't comment anything on your eating habits, honestly, because I think what can be worse. Can you give them four arms then? Sorry. Give them what? The gingerbread man and the women. Okay. You think if you think that's necessary, I might add it. With this easy movement, I'm making it more liquid-like. Oh, what a sound! What a sound it made! What a sound! Okay, and so on and so on. Why does that look like blood? That's no, it's gotta be red. I think the camera makes it a bit brighter than it is actually in the real life. My camera shows things brighter than they actually is. No, I think the texture is a bit wrong. The texture is a little wrong. I gotta make that a bit more like liquid. Are you making the gingerbread lady's period right now? No, it's a frosting. Just trust the process. All I ask you is to trust the process. Just trust the process and you're gonna be fine. Just trust the process. Okay, let's start with the women as you wish. Let's just start with the women first. I'm gonna add, so how am I gonna add it? So here's definitely, and then here to this bit to here. We are making frosting now. Gonna post this on my Pornhub. The video how I'm making naughty gingerbread. Ah, true, thanks. Is she in her period? No, it's going to be her costume. It's going to be her costume. It's going to be her body. You're posting it on where? Please, you said what? Yes, it's a body. It's like body for her. Wow, I like how uneven the body is. Let me shed. Wait, let me just try to make that more equal. Here, it also gotta go like there, right? You guys gotta trust me. Like, if you don't trust me, who are you gonna trust? Who are you gonna trust then? You know, this is definitely not an OnlyFans model. No, she's very demure. Oy, oy. She's very nice lady. She's never sold anything anywhere, so makes you think she's an angel. Speaks like an angel, talks like an angel. Okay, so now I'm gonna make here a little hands, here, and a little hands there. Just trust the process. You trust the process, I make it, okay guys? Okay guys? I got here a small cap that I need to remove. Alright, so I did that. Now for the guy. That's a huge thing. Wait, I gotta make that a bit smaller. Thankfully she's not naked. Oh yeah, thankfully. I hear you crying. Yes. You're using Demure so often lately. Just like to put that thing. It's just arrow, guys. It's nothing naughty. It's just an arrow. It's just an arrow. It's nothing naughty. No worries. I would never show you something naughty. It's just an arrow. It's just an arrow. So okay. So I'm gonna cover this up a little bit. Okay. I'm telling you guys, it's an arrow. You think that I'm lying to you or something? I'm trying to like what? It's a very family-friendly stream. Very. No need to think different. This is a Santa Claus, actually. He just has an arrow in his pants. Okay, and they go to here. I'm so sad that Kristoff is not here. Now he's horny. Ah, nah, that's just a cold water for him. That's a very cold water for him. This dude is just a... He's a sign. Like that. Eh? Men don't have periods. That's not period. God bless. For real, guys. You for real think that it looks like period. Does it actually look like period for you guys? That was not supposed to look like a period. Okay, for this, I'm gonna leave it now for there. The internet told me anyone can have a period. Yes! Yes! Hunter, thank you! Exactly, anyone can have a period. Even men can have a period. Exactly. Exactly. Let me get that white thing in here. So, right now we're gonna do the business. I hope I'm not gonna mess it up because it's something that it's a work of my life. I shouldn't mess it up. I shouldn't. Oh no, he's a gingerbread man. No, he's not. That's a hat. That's a Christmas hat. You guys don't feel me at all. And what do you mean, oh no, when he's ginger? What do you mean, oh no, when he's ginger? It's not the reaction for ginger that had to be here. It's not the reaction that I was waiting for. Gotta make that more mass a bit here. Like that, this little hat. I have an idea, but I don't know if that's gonna work at all. But I have an idea, but I don't know if it's gonna work. Let's try it. Does it look like that horse hat that girls are wearing? Looks a bit sketchy. Looks a bit bad. It did. Well, okay. Let's just do the parts here that gotta be with the. Gotta be there. Okay. Looks sexy with a fishnet. Yeah, the fishnet! The fishnet! Never put a break on your ideas, Goldfred. That's what he says. Yes, guys, my Christmas outfit. Nothing serious, just my simple Christmas outfit. I'm not gonna dress up for Christmas. Yeah, it looks like a whole Ned. Yes! Yeah, it's supposed to look like that. It's supposed to look like that. Okay, good. So here also gotta be the white bits. And here. Okay. I was thinking about, should I? What are the red lines on female arms? It's a gloves. It's a gloves. Wait, you don't see the gloves? Should I put the white around the titties as well or not? Or the titties are fine that way? What are you crafting? Well, good question. Okay, so let's do another fishing net. Let those titties breathe. All I want for Christmas. Wait. Everything I need and I don't care about their presents underneath the Christmas tree. Let me put the men fluff here. See guys, I told you to trust the process. I told you, I did. I'm like, trust the process. They are good as they are now, I think. Just I need to add this fluff on the side here for the man. Everything comes true. All I want for Christmas is you. Okay, so here. Gotta add that boy beer. He's not just a simple man. He's a goddamn Santa Claus. He's a goddamn Santa Claus in here. Is that woman bald? She doesn't have hair, no. Maybe I should add her also a hat. I don't know. This dude is a Santa Claus. He is a sexy Santa Claus. This is not the kind of Santa Claus that, you know, kids see. This is a different type of Santa Claus. He has the eyebrows in here, like this, here, like this. Okay, and then what I gotta do for the women? Now I just need to add them eyes, and they're good to go, and the mouth. The women gotta have the mouth with the red lips. Things gotta be there. Okay, the lips are there for the men. The lips also gonna be there on the beard. He's got a smile. He's gonna get that smirk smile. Can you donate your hair to her? I don't know, like what kind of hair should I add to her? Like what? Like black hair? I don't need to do this thing. I need to add eyes now. Now I don't have eyes. I don't have eyes. I need to add eyes. I need black. I don't have it here. Okay, so we need to think of like what to put. I can also put the hat like this to the girl. I think she's gonna be fine. That's a happy Santa Claus, if you know what that means. Of course, he is a happy, very happy one. I'm just gonna also add her a hat. This with the white bits in it. Curly black hair. Okay, I'm gonna add curly black hair later. I just need to get the clay. Just need to add the black clay here and that's it. Okay, beard back in a sec. I'm gonna bring the black and it's gonna be done. Okay, beard back. Hello? They need the white tops for the hats. Yeah, but they don't have it. They don't have it. But they don't have it. Okay, let's add the eyes and maybe a bit of the curly hair for the women on here. But it's gonna be hard because I don't know. Wait, maybe I have it here somewhere. The black. No. Okay. See. Yo, son, is that a banana in your pocket, or are you having to see me? It's an arrow. It's an arrow, trust me. Okay, so I've got some black clay here. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Seems like the woman has the hat covering her eyes. Maybe that's for the good. I don't need the big eyes, I just need the small little ones. What kind of color of the nipple of the boys? I don't think it is. Whatever. It's not necessary to be seen. Alright, so imagine if I put two eyes in here. The eyes gotta be a bit more on the side. Watch this. Kind of more eyes don't see, heart don't suffer. Is that a song? Carla, it's such a big wall of yours in the chat out here. Santa can have small eyes, and these big women Santa can have a bit of bigger eyes. It's more or less the finish line that happens now. I don't want to make it. It's Italian saying. Wow. What fun Italian saying do you know? Like really fun. Eyes don't see, heart don't hurt. Give him brown nipples. Brown nipples. I might actually have some brown in here. Barely. Barely. It's gonna look bad. No, I can't. Okay, so this is the first eye and the second eye. Cannot wait to finish it. Quit dogging the chat, Carlo. He literally just stole the chat. Need help. Okay, this one a bit up, and then it's good. Looks a bit different. Yeah, fine. She looks a bit sassy, and it's supposed to be like that. So she's supposed to look sassy. Okay, let me just add a bit of the just pure white, so I can glue things on it. Women, they're like what? They're like cars. Always working, always need money to repair. But you understand. What kind of thing is that? I think the eyes gotta be a bit smaller. This is a bit too big, honestly. This is the case when it's a little too big. Is that a pirate? No, it's not. Gingerbread lady looking like she could use leasing for Rio. She looks quite interesting. Where is the gingerbread babies? Because it's not good to have babies in this type of conditions. You know, the things that are happening. They don't have babies. They, you know, they avoided. You hang. Hi there. How are you? How is your day going? Hello. Okay, I'm gonna make it a little tilted only. A little. And now I'm gonna put it here. Like that. Oh, looks pretty decent. I'm gonna show that later to my mechanic. He's gonna be absolutely confused. He'd be like, wait a second. What is that? And where can I buy that? No space for the nose. She doesn't need a nose. Well, that's it. And now the eyes for the men. She's on the gender birth control. She is. She is. The gingerbreads, they usually don't, I mean the pans, but usually gingerbread things, gingerbread guys, they don't really have a lot of like details on the face. They usually don't have that. Hello Chris, how are you? Can you say that this is what you had in mind at the beginning? Yeah, more or less. Yes. It turned out, actually, this woman one turned out better than I thought it would. But yeah, that's what I had in mind. How do you like it? What do you guys think about it? Do you hate it or like it? I think you shouldn't hate it because it's kind of funny. I would buy that for my Christmas tree. Those cookies are so cursed. Hey, they're so nice. I think you messed up the word. The eyes are a bit not round. Look at this, gingerbread man knows what's up. Now the woman looks like a duck with that face. I mean, pretty much accurate. Pretty much accurate. It's pretty good. The lips so close to the eyes kind of give her a missing look. Oh shit. What if I move them a bit far? Like, a different conversation. You don't need no ice. The ice is not necessary, you know, in this case. It's so cool. Thank you, thank you. I do really think that there should be something on them, but I guess still a duck, but better. Yeah, I can't really do anything with that. You know what I thought? I think that that's pretty much enough, but I also thought that maybe I should add to him also the gloves, you know, the fluffy gloves, or not? Should I add him also the fluffy gloves, the man? Or not? Like this woman, she has fluffy gloves. Should I add him fluffy gloves too? Gender equal, yes. Okay. Okay, yeah, I think that if I'm gonna add a bit of the gloves, it's gonna look a little better, like just a little better. Just gotta add like the end of the finished look. The ginger. Oi. Oh no. Okay. Okay. I've got an issue right here. I don't want a lot for Christmas. There is just one thing I need. The gingerbread giveaway when. Oh, the giveaway that we deserve, guys. Okay. One side and on another side. Should I gift that to my landlord? I'll be like, Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, mister. You know you know that now you have to sing the entire song, right? I really don't know, honestly. That's it. That's done. They look a bit creepy, but still funny. The gingerbread men and gingerbread women. They look quite hilarious. Alright, my dears. I think that for now I'm going to end my stream. Yes, please, until you may thinking of him. I think I should. Well, my dears, I think that for now I'm going to end my stream. I'm hungry, gotta go to the gym now. So y'all, peace out, take care. I'm gonna see you on the evening stream. But till then, think about those gingerbread cookies and think of me as well. Mucho nice. Thank you. I have been working on that for my whole life. This is my whole life project to make gingerbread that are naughty. Very, very nice attention to details. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. Well, my dears, I think that for now I'm going to end my stream. Okay. See you all later. Enjoy yourself. Let me just bring the ukulele up there. And here we go. Thank you so much for watching this stream. Thank you so much for your activities. Thank you so much for talking to me. And oh my art for cooking is ready. Thank you so much for watching this stream. Thank you so much for your activities. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for talking to me. And oh my art for cooking is ready. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You guys gotta open the shrimp business while I'm out, okay? Alright, see you all later, alligators. And bye-bye. No risk for the second stream, no worries. See you on the second one. Bye-bye.